will see a theme in this celebration of giving back to others. And this is a tradition I'm honored to be part of, and we thank you all for being here. Joining me on the field today is Chris's mother, Jill Gavora, his twin sister, Catherine Ryenga, and her husband, Colin, and their children, Elizabeth and Everett. Chris's father, Bill, who has always been part of this ceremony, is now with Chris and with us in spirit. Also with us, our former GHS baseball coach, Rick Miller, class of 2024 Mustang player, Ryan Williams, and current head baseball coach, Jimmy Webster. I'd also like to recognize Shelly Ray, our 10th Man Booster Club Vice President for the 24-25 season. We're honored to have all of you with us. We gather not just to remember, but to celebrate. We celebrate the legacy of a person whose character was as strong as the passion he had for the game of baseball. Chris wore the number 17 proudly. He embodied the spirit of Mustang baseball, hardworking, dedicated, and always ready to lend a helping hand. He loved the game. For more than that, he loved the people around him, and that love extended far beyond the diamond. One of the most incredible aspects of Chris' legacy is his selflessness. As an organ donor, he gave the gift of life to 6 people, and that is truly a testament to the kind of person he was. Always thinking of others, always looking to make a positive impact. In 2008, the Gavora family established the Chris Gavora Scholarship, which is given annually to a deserving member of the GHS baseball team who will go on to further his education. As we gather here today, let us remember the incredible human being who wore number 17 with such pride. Let us honor his love for the game, his commitment to his friends and family, and his spirit that continues to inspire us. Thank you for being here to honor Chris, and let's carry forward his legacy, his love for life, and his dedication to helping others. We're grateful to share this special game with our guests from Hebron High School. We thank you all for allowing us this time for our ceremony and sharing the field with our Mustangs. At this time, I'd like to introduce our speakers. Our first speaker and presenter of the number 17 player pin from 2003 to 2012, Coach Miller served as assistant coach at Grapevine High School. He spent 27 years as a Texas high school baseball coach and was inducted into the El Paso Baseball Hall of Fame in 2021 and the Grapevine High School Baseball Hall of Fame this year. Coach Miller is still coaching today as the cross-country team head coach, where his team has won numerous district and state titles. Coach Miller won Coach of the Year in 2022. One of the coaches from Chris's 2000 team, I introduce Coach Miller.
Thank you very much. When I first met Christopher William Gavora, I never realized that he would impact my life in such a big way. I was fortunate to have the opportunity to coach him in both cross country and baseball before he passed away in 2007. A move-in student from Jamestown, Virginia, Chris made a tremendous impact on the Grapevine learning community in 6 months. I successfully recruited Chris to come out for cross country. In a challenging sport where kids would look at me and ask, what do we have to do today? Every morning, with a sparkle in his eye and a smile on his face, Chris would greet me warmly and ask, Coach, how are you going to challenge us today? That's just different. He always knew that there were teammates who needed a word of encouragement or a listening ear. He was a true hard rock who made everyone around him better, even his coach. Chris loved baseball and was the ultimate teammate. A left-handed pitcher outfielder, he had a true work ethic and understood the importance of patience and persistence. As pitching coach, I worked directly with Chris and saw him develop throughout the preseason. In his first scrimmage against Boswell, he recorded 1 out through 30 pitches, only 43% for strikes, looked at me, smiled, and said, Coach, I will continue to work hard and and the next time out will be better. I admired his resolve and determination. He steadily improved, and his last outing versus Waxahachie on February 20th, 2007, Chris pitched a scoreless inning, allowing no hits, 1 strikeout, and threw 64% of his pitches for strikes. There was no doubt in my mind that he was ready for opening day. The gift of a smile, the gift of acceptance, the gift of friendship, the gift of himself. That is what giving to others meant to Chris. He was compassionate, and his many acts of kindness included saving 6 lives as an organ donor. He was a major league person who believed in making the world a better place. He left a distinct legacy in this world, reinforcing the spirit of kindness and giving to others. Chris was indeed a blessing to everyone that knew him. I want to thank Coach Webster and the Grapevine baseball program for honoring the Chris Gavora legacy in such a dignified manner. In memory of Chris, as in past years, each varsity player will be given a pin to wear in Chris's memory. I will present these pins now to each member of this year's varsity baseball team, and may the spirit of Chris Gavora live forever in our hearts. Thank you. All right, Benjamin Chen. Blaine Swartz. Brady Boozer. Colin Park. Connor McDermott. Connor Ray. Derek DeYoung. Gianni Corral. Jack Pettigrew. Jarrett Boswell. Lolly Esquivel. Luke Esquivel. Max Dulkey. Reed Wyndham. Sam Durard. Thomas Powers. Will Newton. And Zach Goldstein. And Noah Smith.
Thank you, Coach. Our next speaker was part of the Grapevine baseball program from 21 to 24. He was a vital part of the 5A state championship last year, ended his high school career with ranked number 3 in RBIs, number 5 in hits for the 5A, all of 5A in 2024. He was also named 5A Offensive Player of the Year and represented GHS in the 2024 Texas High School Baseball Coaches Association All-Star Game. Please welcome the 2024 recipient of the Chris Gavora Scholarship, former Mustang third baseman, Ryan Williams.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Before anything else, I want to thank Grapevine Baseball for having me back out. so thankful that you blessed me, providing me with a scholarship. It's profoundly helped me in my journey at Baylor. So I'm super thankful. Your willingness to pour into this Grapevine and everything is just so awesome, and I'm so inspired by it. So thank you. Grapevine baseball will always have a special place in my heart. I'm so thankful God put me here. It was amazing my time here. Obviously last year was awesome, but all years great stuff, and I'm super thankful for that. And I just want to encourage y'all this year just to lean on the Lord, lean on each other, and that'll get you all you need. So this program is special. I look forward to seeing what y'all do this year, and so thank you.
Thank you, Ryan. The Gavora family started a scholarship in Chris's name in 2008. Each year, the scholarship grants a deserving Grapevine High School senior baseball player help in funding their college education. There's no better way to close today's celebration of Chris than with presenting the special award. On behalf of the Gavora family, we are happy to announce that this year's Chris Gavora Scholarship recipient is Jarrett Boswell.
Go ball! Go ball! Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh, get deep! Get deep! Be deep! Two balls, one strike on Jaron Boswell Jr., the first baseman for the Mustangs. Hadn't been in a bigger spot in his life. Oh, he hit one. He burned him. He burned him. Let's go. He burned him. Yeah. We got a ball game. Mustangs are state champions. I love it, Trey. Oh, my God.
Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio begins now.
Get loud and make some noise for the starting lineup for your defending state champions, Grapevine Mustangs.
All right, we're up. Can you hear us?
I can hear us.
Let's go ahead. We'll stay with the intros.
5, Colin Mark. 92nd shortstop, number 7, Connor Ray. 93rd first baseman, number 12, Jared Boswell. 94th, designated hitter number 9, Brady Boozer. 95th, right fielder number 21, Jeff Pettigrew. 96th, center fielder number 22, Connor McDermott. 97th, left fielder number 6, Darren Young. 98th, second baseman, number 8, Will Newton. Batting 9, catcher, number 32, Max Dalkey. And on the mound for the Mustangs today, number 14, Sam Gerard.
Jeff, another great outing for the Mustangs last night.
Yeah, 12-4, comfortable win. We're going to have the anthem
we got the
get
national
started.
anthem coming up.
And we met the Grapevine Choir singer on her way in, and Trey scared her and told her this would be on YouTube.
Please welcome Grapevine's own choir member, Janelle Rodriguez Fernandez, to the seat of our scholarship. Now singing.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets returned, the bombs bursting in air, give proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet for the land of and the home of the brave.
Good luck, gentlemen. Let's play ball.
Tell you what, Jeff, that gave me chills, man. She was awesome.
Yeah, Trey, that was one of the best renditions of the anthem we've
I've ever heard, period. I mean, it
Yeah.
was so great.
Yeah, it was excellent.
Wow.
And good to have her out on this special day in memory of Chris Gavora. Before we even talk about the game, I just want to say my heart goes out to the Gavora family. They lost Chris 18 years ago, and losing a child, as I know, is as tough as it gets. So I really feel for the family, but I do love the way the Mustang family has come together and to honor Chris and remember Chris, because as a parent, when you lose a child, the one thing you want is your child to be remembered, and Chris has been remembered in a great way. Coach Miller had some awesome things to say about Chris. He coached him in baseball and in cross country, and he talked about how Chris was such a positive influence on his teammates, and would ask, Coach, hey, how are you going to challenge me today? You need guys like that on the team, whether they're in the starting lineup or not. You need team players like that who care more about the team than their own stats and their own, whether they're on the field or not. So I'm touched by Chris's memory. Unfortunately, never got to meet Chris, but just can't say enough good things about Chris and what the Mustangs have done to honor his memory.
Yeah, Jeff, it was a fantastic rendition of the national anthem to go along with the ceremony that we had before it. And it just complimented each other, and it was fantastic. I got chill bumps because the whole thing was perfect. I mean, Jim Schwartz did a great job setting it up, and Ryan Williams' comments were fantastic. Right?
Definitely, and it was good to see Ryan out here. He looks like he
can
could still hit
still.
some in the net and come into close.
Yeah, right.
He did
He's
not.
He's a little wide. He didn't get a called strike on that one.
He didn't lob it in there, but I noticed he was wearing cowboy boots, so that probably didn't help his control on the mound. But great to see Ryan, and Ryan was a big part of last year's state championship team, and I know the guys out there on the field that play with Ryan. Love to see him here today. And we also saw Brent Lee, who's here today. So it's great to see those former players come out and support the program and support all the friends that, they've made being a part of the Mustang baseball tradition. It was Jarrett Boswell was the recipient of this year's Chris Gavora Scholarship. And I know Jarrett will do a great job representing everything that scholarship is about.
Yeah, absolutely. A great day to be a Mustang. Every day is a great day to be a Mustang. Let's talk last night. The Wolf, great job on the hill. I know you still are on the fence for that, but the Wolf did a good job on the mound, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Ben for now. Ben held them to, was there 2 earned runs or 4 earned runs he charged with?
He probably was charged with all 4.
Okay, yeah. But yeah, the Mustang bats came alive, and, that was, had a nice cushion late in the game, which it's nice to not have to sweat that last inning or two.
Right. And I see, Boozer's getting a break. He's DHing, and I don't think we see Lolly in the lineup or Luke today. But Lale, yes. Man, he did a good job last night, didn't he?
Another 2-hit night. He had 3 RBIs. We are going to see a different lineup today. The infield is mostly the same, except Colin Park slides over to third base, and I believe that's Will Patton at second.
Will Newton.
Will Newton, okay.
Will Newton.
And then we have a much different outfield.
I don't think that's Will Newton playing right now.
Okay.
I don't know who it is, but there's a.
Well, and part of the Gavora tradition is all the players are wearing number 17, so we can't just.
We're going to be guessing.
We can't go to the roster and look up the player by the number, because everyone's wearing number 17, and that's a cool tradition to continue.
Big Sam Gerard's on the hill. I saw him pitch down at, I guess, where was that tournament, El Paso, or a pretty good way away. I think it was El Paso last year where they played 6 games or 5 games. He played this team called Dobie, I think, and the Texans. And, man, he was awesome. That team was ranked at the time. He came in and shut them down. And he was one of those guys, I guess, that with 3 seniors that are doing the job for you during the regular season, there was no reason to keep him there. So the coach gave him some reps down on the JV. He did pitch against that team from Missouri that came through here. But he's a big, tall kid with a live fastball, man. He gets that leg kick and drives.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen Sam. I've heard his name a lot the last 2 seasons. But yeah, that's a good description, Trey. He's a good-sized kid and looks like he has a good fastball. So I'm anxious to see how he pitches today.
Top of the first, need to make sure the top. If you click on the scoreboard right there, just click on the scoreboard line. Boom. And then on properties.
Gets a swing and strike right there.
It should be one of those tabs, properties.
Let's pull up Game Changer
and
here.
And top.
We'll get some names.
That's all right, leave it.
We'll get some names on Game Changer.
The scoreboard we're at their mercy. Okay. Yeah, so we went ahead and put the home plate cam up today. Yep, this is the Tradio home plate cam today.
Okay.
So we've got camera behind home plate, and we're using the Tradio truck as a main cam location. And I hope you like our camera shots because they look pretty good so far.
Gets a high strike there to even the count at 2-2. This is Rainey leading off for the Hawks. This is the Hebron Hawks. They're a 6A squad that is not obviously in our district, but seems like we do mix in a game with them every year.
Yeah, and they got a pretty big field at their place, dirt infield. Or a lot of dirt. It seems like I remember having a lot of dirt there, and we
wow, good pitch, good breaking pitch, got him looking for a strikeout.
Yeah, I think Game Changer's getting the day off too.
Trey, I remember Hebron's field, and I like it because it sits below the school.
Yeah.
So in the outfield, you actually could sit in the outfield and have a great view of the game. But
that's where we've done some camera work out in left field. Great job by the pitcher right there, Sam Gerard. Just set it up. So if you highlight somebody's name, if you find that spreadsheet right here, and you highlight and go give me a shot of the pitcher, and then you find the one that says Sam Gerard and press the Z.
This is Jordan at the plate for the Hawks. Fouls that one out. I think we're not going to get there. Well, maybe we are. Derek Duong with a nice play.
Fantastic job by the Mustangs. Wow.
Derek caught that on the dead run for the second out. Looked like that ball was going to drop in, but I've underestimated our outfielders, Trey. I called a hit last night that Zach came in and made a diving catch on.
Press the Z.
So I've got to be a little slower on calling outs with our outfield because they're making some great catches. Good job, Ryan.
It was.
Okay, a quick first inning. Sam Gerard shuts them down in order, and the Mustangs come to the plate in a scoreless game.
Okay, we forgot to turn the ambient up. That's my bad. But we'll be right back with more Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. Jeff, pretty good top of the first there for Gerard.
Yeah, quick work of the Hawks' first 3 hitters, and that brings Colin Park in the leadoff spot tonight. And Connor Ray's going to be hitting second. Swings and misses there.
Is that Coach Washburn? We should say happy birthday to him, huh?
Well, he waved at us, so
Did
yeah.
he came out here and waved?
He waved at us, so I think he was looking for the birthday wishes. Yeah, high strike right there.
Happy birthday!
Leave
always
alone.
going commando.
He's working the first base umpire right now.
He is. He's building his relationship. Oh, good eye. So the wind feels like it's kind of blowing at us in from left field.
Well, if you look at the flags again, it's
that's
really
wrong.
It looks like it's going
the
more
other
to
way.
left. We
must be
kind of the wind we had last night.
Must be hitting on the wall and then bouncing off, and some high-level boundary layer theory for compressible flow.
Well, you remember the old ballpark, Trey? They would say the wind would come in and bounce off the infield clubs and basically create a. It didn't matter which way the wind was blowing; it was always going to blow out at the old Ranger Stadium because of the diamond club behind home plate. It would just bounce it off.
Got it. Yeah. Now, you believe that?
Well,
a lot of balls
it
got
was
out
a
of
hitter's
there.
ballpark.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It was much better for the hitters than the current ballpark.
That's going to be a tough play because this guy gets down the line. All right.
Yeah, the second baseman makes a play there.
Don't know where this Hebron team is on the scale. Don't even know their record. Do they have their record on Game Changer?
I'll see if I can find it, but Connor, I don't want to miss Connor's at bat.
Yeah, okay.
He drilled one to
Oh
that left field,
gosh, that was a
left
clutch,
center wall
big-time
last
hit
night.
last night, wasn't it?
Had a
That'll be
RBI double.
I'll probably release some highlights from some of these games next week. I got to make the Argyle one from earlier this week private. So guys, 3 to 4 days after we broadcast these games, we make them private until the end of the season, and they'll be open back up at the end of the season.
That was a strike right there to even the count at 1-1.
Yep.
He's out in front of that one. Hit it hard,
Yep.
foul. Coach Washburn almost had to get out of the way, and that one came under the fence.
Yep. Guess I'm going to have to break down. My buddy always told me that you need a monitor with higher nits. NITS, which is a term to measure the light output from the monitors. And I think AJ's having a tough time seeing the screens today.
Well, that sun's probably going to create a glare, isn't it?
Already is.
Yeah. So got a full count right here on Connor. Got him swinging.
That was a great pitch by that kid.
Yeah, he went away from him.
He gave him off speed, I thought.
It looked like a changeup.
Yeah, right.
Straight changeup.
Now batting number 12, Jared Boswell.
Great pitch from a right-hander to a lefty. Tough for a left-hander to adjust on that one.
Yeah.
What happened? Did the ball come over?
That's what I said. It came under the fence.
Oh, came under the fence. Got it.
So that brings Jarrett to the plate here with 2 outs. Nice strike right there looking.
That guy's got spikes on. All he had to do is step on the optical cable and
disable us.
We'd be one camera down immediately.
Ooh.
Would only disable us as long as it took us to get another cable connected, but they're pretty expensive.
You're always prepared, huh?
Well, I'm just saying. You got to be ready for the worst case scenario, I suppose.
Oh, that's
That's
well
all
hit.
right. That's going to be over his head. Look at that. Boom.
Yep. It's going to one-hop the wall. It should be a stand-up double.
Who hit that?
Jarrett Boswell.
Jarrett Boswell, the boss. Yes, sir.
Good to see Jarrett put a charge in one. He did have an RBI last night on that ball, that foul ball that I was questioning whether or not it was an RBI.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 9.
So if he got an RBI out of it, he didn't get it back.
Yeah, it's got to be a sac fly.
Yeah.
Just a rare play that you see. You don't see many tags on foul balls. So we got Brady Boozer in the DH spot today, hitting cleanup as usual.
Boozer's settled in pretty well into the spot. I've seen him put the ball in play. 6'3", big kid. Going to play some baseball next year. I don't know. I forgot who he signed with.
Navarro Junior College.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And with a frame like his, it's going to be big things in sight by Navarro. Boy, had a good cut on that one, Jeff.
He did, just fouled it back.
That pitch was just down. No balls, one strike. I hope you guys like our new scoreboard. It's different from last year. I mentioned this in one of our broadcasts before. We actually went on MLB.com and we scanned through some of the games, and I saw a game between the Braves and the Red Sox, and they had this type of logo. They did have a message area underneath, which we might integrate that in later.
Wow.
He threw some heat on that.
Yeah, high strike that got by Brady.
Well, that's where we got our pattern, Jeff.
Okay.
And
well, speaking of the Braves, I ran into AJ. That's a ground ball.
It's going
to be a tough play. Oh, Brady didn't get out of the box.
He thought it was a foul ball.
Yeah, the umpire didn't agree. So, yeah, that's going to be a third out. I don't know. The umpire.
They're going to get together. They're going to talk about it. Let's see what goes on in that umpire discussion.
Brady sure thought it was a foul ball. I think if he gets out of the box, he might beat that out. But
oh yeah, they're not gonna reverse it.
Yeah, it looks like that's.
Oh, here comes Coach Webster though. He's going to talk to him about it. Yeah. Man, I don't know that Brady would have done that unless it did hit him.
You would think so.
It had some weird spin coming out of the box, didn't it?
Yeah, it definitely didn't have much on it.
They're not gonna. This guy was way too. He didn't have a good view.
Yeah,
they got together and fist bumped. That's it.
That discussion ended quickly.
Hey, you know what? I guarantee you what they're saying under this sun today, which is actually a beautiful day and the temperature's fine. They're saying, "Hey, we're here to get outs. Give me a fist bump." Boom. So.
Well.
Okay, we got to roll out. Hey, we'll be back with more Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Good curveball right there by Sam to get ahead of the hitter. This is Kilbert batting for the Hawks. He is the right fielder.
You got to bring this all the way down.
Oh, another good curveball right there to get ahead 0-2.
Well, 3 up, 3 down for Gerard in the first inning, right?
Yeah, he made quick work of the Hawks.
That's a good spot on 0-2 right there, Jeff, up above the kid's shoulders.
Definitely. And, you know, at some point in the district season, we're going to need Sam to pitch. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Throw him out.
Okay.
Boom. Yes.
Okay, that is a different catcher back there, Trey. Do you know who's
Max
catching?
Dalkey, I think
Max
is
Dalkey,
his name.
okay.
That's his name. So if we can get a view, do you have Max Dalkey on your roster? I think you do over there.
Well, he did a good job bouncing out and making a good throw to Jarrett to get that out.
You have Max Dalkey? Yeah, just press the Z.
Yeah, I started to say last year we were fortunate. We had 3 guys do the, vast majority of the pitching in the district games as well as the playoffs. But I feel at some point this season we're going to need a 4th guy, and looks like Sam is that guy. We've seen Lolly in relief a couple times. That's pretty well hit down the line. It's going to go foul.
Yeah, I hope we're not getting too bad on. I'm going to turn the ambient down just a little bit so that we don't, because we got some wind really getting us here. You're right, and you remember, I don't know if you remember this, but there was like a week and a half where the third pitcher, that's a strike, the third pitcher for the Mustangs
didn't get the call from the first base umpire.
That's third pitcher for the Mustangs took a break, remember?
That's right.
Yeah.
We let the Joker's arm rest a bit.
Yeah.
And we also have only seen Lolly come in short relief, really. He did extend a bit against Colleyville because we went to 9 innings. But I like what I see of Sam, and I really feel like he, at some point, whether it be in the district games or the playoffs, he's going to be on the mound in a big spot.
I agree.
Good cut. This is a healthy sized kid up there for the Hawks.
Well, this back half of spring break, so there's not a lot of people here in terms of students and fans. And we have parents in the stands. And it looks
ball to Colin. He comes up with a clean and high throw. It's going to get by Jarrett and go get second on an overthrow.
Base. Yep. Great job by the catcher to follow him down. But here's the problem with the catcher following him down. Somebody's got to get to home plate or near it, right?
Well, hopefully they don't get past second, but at some point, you're going to need someone to cover that plate if there's guys on base.
Yeah, right. He's not coming down if there's
with a guy
nobody on base.
Yeah.
If there's anybody on base. Yeah.
So that's going to put a runner in scoring position for the Hawks. This is the third baseman, Sharp, at the plate.
Yep. You need a Grapevine State Championship hat, right? He ignored me a little bit, but that's all right. But I think he.
Sometimes you got to ignore you, Trey.
I think he may work for the school. He came over here to replace that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He came to replace that. That's what he's carrying in his hand. Replace the bag on the trash can there. So.
Okay. Working on a Saturday, I guess.
Yeah. Well.
So is Tradio.
That's right. So are Gavin and AJ.
Oh, curveball there. It gets a strike looking.
So runner on second base. You click the scoreboard, and then go to properties. There you go. And then top of the second.
That fastball misses inside right there. Sam may want to freeze that runner out there at second. He's getting a walking lead. Just look at him and make him stop at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Inside
pickoff
move.
Play.
Yeah.
They actually.
Yeah.
I thought he was back, but that was way close.
Yeah. No. They saw what I saw, and Sam was kind of deacon there because he didn't even look at him. He just wheeled inside and threw.
Now, to me, the best thing in a situation like this is to come set and do that timing play where the catcher and you flip the other way.
Okay.
You know, I'm talking about after you've done the inside move, because the runner gets programmed to say, oh, he's going to come to second with the inside move. And I don't know, when I've been watching games and coaching games and playing the game, it always seemed like it was one or the other, and there were very few times that somebody did both.
Yeah.
Hey, went inside again. See what I'm talking about? Now the guy's only looking at that front foot and the twist.
Got a 2-2 count on the hitter. He had a good cut there, fouled one back.
A lot of camera work out here last night for that Grapevine-Argyle game, Jeff. There's like all kinds of people on social media wanting to post clips. I wonder if they had to get the same permissions I do every time.
Yeah.
You know?
Good curveball right there by Sam. The hitter just fights off. Yeah, you had the game all over the internet.
You know, it looked pretty good on like X.
Are you on that same pitch?
And it looked pretty good on.
Is it not okay to call it Twitter anymore?
Well,
oh, got him swinging on a high strike.
I think it's okay to call it Twitter, and you just don't want Elon Musk to hear you say it. Everybody knows that Twitter and X are the same.
Elon may doge ya.
Doge. Doge. Isn't there a famous singer, Doge Kitty or something like that? Am I Doge Cat?
Doge Cat.
Okay, sorry.
You were close, Trey.
I was close. I was in the same. I knew it had something to do with a feline. So
that fastball misses up.
That tells you how much of a generation gap I'm dealing with. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Trey. This is Alvarez at the plate for the Hogs. He's the second baseman.
I can see every one of the flags, you know, up in the wind to left field. Like you said, that's the best indicator. And, of course, last night we were using our secondary indicator, which is the grill smoke.
Right. And
it's very difficult to see, but it is
You
flowing.
can see it better at night.
Yeah.
But,
Whoa!
We got one out of the bullpen again.
How does that happen?
It just happens when we're out here.
Yeah, I don't know. He got him. Wow, what a great pitch.
Yeah, good. Look, maybe a straight change there that the hitter's way out in front of.
It like bounced like up here.
At least you got an apology this time, Trey.
Yeah, but I mean, when
we got hit, we didn't even get an apology.
He's sitting there and he's saying it, and he's catching him down without a mask on.
If you like your teeth, you probably should put on a mask.
Well, and especially since the guy bounced it in front of him.
That's a
and
good
went
point.
Over. I mean, it'd be different if the guy's hitting the mid every single pitch.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably don't need a mask with a guy like Greg Maddox, but probably need it with most high school pitchers.
What bit?
Well, that's going to get by him. That was about a 58-foot curveball. So that's going to put a runner at third with 2 outs. Boy, outfield's really deep. This is not the biggest kid at the plate.
In or out?
I'd like to see our center fielder maybe come in a few steps.
Nice. Maybe he's quick. I mean, listen. Great pitch. Locked him up.
Yeah, just challenge him up top, so that's a 2-2 count. Actually, full count.
Yeah.
Oh, another strikeout for Sam.
Fantastic job by Gerard. Listen, we're going to bring you some words from one of our key sponsors over the last 3 years. You're listening to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
The C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament will be held this year on Friday, October 10th at Fossil Creek Golf Club. The tournament is dedicated to honoring the memory of C.J., who was a GHS student actively involved in DECA and golf. 100% of the proceeds from the tournament create scholarships for deserving DECA seniors at Grapevine High School. Since 2020, $45,000 in scholarships have been awarded. To find out more, including how to donate or be part of the tournament, please go to www.cjmemorialgolftournament.com.
Get that W. Okay. Come on. We get that W. Yeah. So what you gonna do? Let's go. Getting W's. Yeah. What you gonna do? Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Take it home. Yeah. You get that W. Rise it to the top.
We're going to have Jack Pettigrew leading off the bottom of the second inning for the Mustangs, and
Now batting for the Mustangs, number
just really
21,
seen Jack in warm-ups out here in right field. But he's
Jack Pettigrew, we got a graphic for him.
He's a good-sized kid, and kind of reminds me of Eric Jacobson's son that played right field a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's right. Looks like him a little bit. Yeah.
Built similar.
Yeah. Who made a great play in right field.
Yeah,
to win one of those games and advance the Mustangs. That was 2 years ago, right?
I remember that.
They were real amazed that play was made on a Saturday, and then on Sunday night it was in the highlight reel for the banquet.
Yeah, that was a 23 team.
You were not able to make that banquet that year, I don't think.
Probably, maybe not. I don't remember it. Oh, good cut. He fouls off. I believe Jack is a senior.
Yeah, I think so. Put a good swing on that pitch.
Yeah.
See if he gets another one. Going to get a breaking pitch probably.
Takes
that
that one
like
inside.
It was inside, yep.
And, you know, it's good to see some other kids get a chance to play today because, hey, if somebody gets hurt or goes in a slump, you know, the next guy's got to step up and do the job.
Exactly right.
Ooh, another inside pitch, so he's going to work him for a walk.
You see him toss that back. He had a little bit of adrenaline there, turn and toss it with like 10 feet in the air.
So this is Connor McDermott, and I have butchered his name once at least. He's playing center field today. Not to be confused with Conor McGregor.
That's, yeah.
He's going to square the bunt early. Takes it for a strike.
That was actually a fake bunt all the way.
I'm not sure about that, Trey. I don't know why you would give yourself
looking at what play they're in.
a strike. I think that puts too much pressure on you if you're going to still stay with the bunt. I feel like we
got a fantastic angle right there on the on that leadoff runner. Look at that. I mean, that's like MLB. There goes a runner.
He's running, yeah. He's going to get there.
Wow, we were right on it. Man, who'd you hire out there at camera today?
Yeah, the shots today are incredible.
Yeah, you do a good job too, but up there in the truck, it's a little different angle, you know.
So, got that runner at second base, and wouldn't be surprised to see another bunt attempt here.
I definitely think it's coming in a one-run game.
Gets out there, takes it for a ball.
Is it 2-1 or 3-1?
I believe it's 2-1.
2-1? Yeah, I mean, there's no reason, I guess, to do a hit and run here. You already got him at second base.
Okay, takes that one for a ball outside.
Jeff, any feedback on the fish from last night?
I got a little bit more information. You asked where he caught that, and it wasn't Lake Bryan, which I know he fishes sometimes. It was Lake Fayette, which looks like probably a good 30, 40 miles southeast of College Station. I'm sorry, actually, I believe it's southwest of College Station.
We're going to – great
down.
bunt. That's fantastic bunt. Get here,
they're going to try and get him at third.
Got him. They got him. Ooh. Wow. I thought they got him. What'd you think?
It was close. It was close. Yeah. Anytime it's a tag play like that.
The umpire's a lot closer than we are.
I'll say this. If that had been a force, he would have had him. But when you have to put that tag, it's a different ball game.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Look at him. He took off to second base. They were not paying attention. Mustangs.
Caught him sleeping.
Still a base. That's happy birthday to Coach Washburn, sending him around there, huh?
Yeah. Pitchers flustered by
Everybody had their head down, and he just took off.
Yeah.
Great job.
So the Hawks are going to bring their infield in and try and cut that run down at the plate. We've got Derek DeWong at the plate.
Runners on second and third.
Good low strike swinging right there.
That was a good pitch by the pitcher. I love the Hawks blue, but it's very difficult to see the numbers on the back of the jerseys.
I agree, and the names. I will get a name for the pitcher because I have not done that yet. Jones is the pitcher, number 25, and
Right.
he's a good-sized kid.
I wasn't paying close enough attention. I just looked up, and the guy's gone from first base after the bunt.
Yeah, I guess he had no one at the bag because the pitcher turned, looked like he wanted to throw, but there was no one to throw to.
Well, yeah, and I think what happened is they had done their rotation. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually,
Well, you know, Trey, the second, probably what happened was.
nobody was at second. The shortstop and the second baseman's rolling to first to cover.
Exactly.
The
and I don't know where the shortstop was.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
I don't know where he was.
Well, so there was a play at third base, and maybe he was walking back to his position
Okay.
after backing up the throw.
Get a swinging third strike. They got to throw. We're going to try and steal another run.
Got him.
Okay.
I meant he got under it. Not he got him.
So Jack Pettigrew with some aggressive base running. It pays off for the Mustangs to get that first run.
What was that, a bunt?
Swinging third strike, and on the throw to first, Jack went home.
Yeah.
So
We'll take a run that way.
Yeah.
Number 8, Will Newton.
This is Will Newton. Is that what he said? I thought he said Will Newton.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought Will came in late in the game last night when Lolly went to the mound, and
Yeah.
I thought it looked like him, but
No, yeah, this is Will Newton at the plate.
and I don't think I've seen Will hit yet. He's a left-handed
Just a
hitter.
runner at third.
Swinging strike right there. Yeah, only one out. You like to see contact here and try and push that second run
Yeah,
across.
Mustangs have a runner at third. Coach Webster runs through the signals, and we'll see if they can figure out what to do here. I guess with a left-hander, you know, trying to push that run across with a bunt is a little bit of a challenge because they can see the runner if he breaks on anything tight.
That's a good point. The catcher does have a better view.
Yeah. Oh,
It's in the air. That's
yes.
going to score the run.
Where'd
That's
it go?
to
Wow.
right field. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to score the run
Yeah.
for sure.
It's fairly deep. So
I mean,
good job right there by Will with
Bo
a sac fly.
Jackson would have nailed him, but they're not going to get him on that. Boy, that was a great job of hitting right there by Newton. He dropped the barrel, got it in front, and drove it out.
And when they bring that infield in, they can't defend on a sac fly. If you can get that ball fairly deep.
Okay, this is Max Dalkey
Okay.
filling in for
Gianni behind the plate.
giving Game Changer a rest.
Max is a good-sized kid.
Yeah, he is. Well, I had to break down, Jeff, and get my Tradio jacket cleaned.
Do we have a graphic for Max? I'm just curious
Yeah, we
if he's
do.
a junior or what year he is.
Maybe we can pop that graphic back on the screen. I've got the class list on it. He is a senior.
A senior. I guess he pitches some also, it looks like.
That's a great cut. I liked
Yeah.
it. You know, he kept his head down. He just missed the ball. It's really, really nice. Well, ABC baseball, you know, take advantage of what the teams give you and push the two runners across. You bunt a guy to third base. They weren't paying attention, and on the bunt, and you wheel
That's in the air, I think.
You wheel the batter over. No.
Wow, the
Oh,
third
did it
baseman
come back?
lost it.
Is it fair or foul?
It was foul. The third baseman, he lost it and just kind of took cover under his glove.
So they throw to third. They don't get the call. The guy who bunted it, they wheel him around to second base when the defense relaxes. Then you got runners at first and second. Mustangs have a drop third strike. Guy from third base alertly comes in on the throw to first. And the guy from second advances to third. Then you get a sac fly to deep right field by Will Newton. And that's where we are, 2-0.
Yeah, I was just thinking in the last, the Mustangs didn't hit in the bottom of the seventh here, so that's on the ground to the shortstop.
That might be a
It's gonna
tough play. Look at
yeah.
that. I don't think they're going to get him out.
Nope.
That's an infield hit right there.
That is, definitely. But I was going to say, so in the last 8 innings, the Mustangs now have 3 sac flies.
So you said you found out where the fish were from?
Lake Fayette.
Let's see what we got on the fish. Oh, that's not what we want. Go back. Sorry about that. I guess the fish didn't save.
Yeah, I put those pictures on Facebook and had several people ask where they were caught. So I have a feeling there's going to be an influx of new fishermen headed to Lake Fayette.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Maybe I should get a promotional fee.
Wow,
That's in the air.
where's that?
They're playing pretty deep. They're not going to get there. So we're going to have first and third here with 2 outs.
Nice job. Who was that?
Colin Park.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Colin Park. Now, he's also a threat to steal. Great
Yeah.
situation for first and third.
We may try and we did that last night, Trey. Remember Colin broke, but got in a rundown to score a run last night on an overthrow, and we broke from third on the throw to second. Let's see if we try something like that right here, or if we just let Connor Ray
Back to the
swing.
scoreboard. Go back to everything.
Not going.
Oh, yeah. There you go. All right, so I think I have that image up now. In between innings, if you want to see what 20 pounds of fish, largemouth bass, looks like out of Lake Fayette.
Lake Fayette.
Yes. Oh, wow. Who is that hitting?
That's Connor Ray. And I was actually looking at the map this morning, Trey, just to figure out where Lake Fayette is. And apparently there's a Fayetteville, Texas. I mean, I know there's a Fayetteville, Arkansas,
yeah,
but
right.
apparently there's a Fayetteville, Texas.
So where does no, what I was going to say is, what was he using?
Lures.
tell you?
I doubt he's going to give his exact setup.
So
Okay,
there's
here
the
we
late
go.
still.
It's
We
the
did
same
this
play
last
last night.
We're
Okay,
gonna
really,
see
I'd
what
like to see our
happens.
runner. We're just going to go back to first and
Yeah, okay, and do
stay
it again on
put.
the next pitch.
Yeah, the fielder didn't want to.
You know, that's a smart play by the shortstop last night. You should be able to get an out of it.
Exactly. If they're going to commit like that, a really an executed pickle play should get an out without the run scoring. But it does put pressure on the defense, and
it put pressure on the pitcher.
And I feel like Colin Park's a great guy to get in a pickle because he's.
Well, I'm gonna turn down our ambient. We're getting a little.
He's got quick back and forth speed, is what you need.
Yeah, we're getting a little too much wind back on this ambient.
So Connor's got a 3-1 count here. Good count to look for something to drive. We are getting a lot more wind noise. Another foul ball this way.
Tell you what, if I can hear it.
Coach Washburn had to get on his horse there and get out of the way.
We're going to mute the ambient right now, folks. The wind has just gotten, and you can actually hear it off our microphones.
Definitely.
It's gotten too significant. So I bet he does an early break here. Let's put pressure on the pitcher to make a decision.
Well, it's 3-2-2. He'll be running either way. That's in the
wow,
air.
That's a rip.
Left fielder's going back. He got it. Okay.
Wow.
So Connor hit that well, but that left fielder went back and made the play not too far from the fence. So the Mustangs do pick up 2 runs and take a 2-0 lead here headed to the top of the third. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
All right, we're going to flash you the pictures as we go to the break. This is Mustang Baseball Live. We'll be right back. Yeah. Jeff, back to you.
Sam,
you got to show a picture of the fish again.
Yeah, I'm going to have to make a trip down there and get Joe to take me fishing at Lake Fayette. I was going to say Sam has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. He's been pretty dominant out there.
Looks like Duke did pretty well.
They're going to be tough to beat. I think
they
Duke
won their game 86-25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
25?
If I'm looking at the correct thing.
Is it Mount St. Mary's?
Yes. No, Mountain Hawks.
That may be the ladies. That may be, but
okay.
They did beat up on someone last night. Okay, I may have jinxed Sammy. Just threw a curveball that didn't curve. Got a hit by pitch.
All right, I'm going to leave it with you. Do you want? I'm going to go get us some beverages.
I'm good. I got some tea right here.
You want anything to drink? Ask your camera guy. Yep.
Good fastball right there by Sam down around the knees. Get that first strike. It's a catcher at the plate. I don't have his full name. Runner fakes like he's going, but doesn't go. That pitch missed right there to even the count at 1-1. That pitch misses up right there. Great day to be at the ballpark today. Just have your sunscreen on because there's not a cloud in the sky. Sam checks him. Pretty good move right there. Runner gets back. Good pitch. Good curveball right there for a strike looking. Gonna check him again. Going to make it a full count right there. That was a fastball that missed up, it looked like. Okay, that's going to be a base on balls. The hitter checked the swing, and the umpire said he didn't go around. So that's going to put runners at first and second here with nobody out, and going to roll back to the top of the lineup for the Hawks. This is Rainey at the plate. He's the center fielder. We're going to see a courtesy runner for the catcher on the Hawks side. Hawks still don't have a hit. We've helped them out here and put some runners on base for him. He's going to square to bunt. Okay, we're going to throw behind the runner at second, but he's going to get back safe. Try to move it second, and that one actually, the base runner took that one on the body because it was, we really didn't get a glove on it, but he was not able to advance. Squares around again, and okay, this time they're going to break for third, and we're not going to get him. He was too far out there. It's a tough play to read, but when they're that far out there as the catcher, you really have to run at them. If they commit to third, then you just throw to third. But by the time you throw behind them at second, you're not going to have time to make two throws to get them. The Hawks now have first and third with nobody out. They may not bunt here. He is swinging, okay, and they're going to try and steal a base, but we were actually looking to cut that on the mound, but the throw was a little bit high. So they now have two runners in scoring position with nobody out. Mustang infielders are up on the grass on the corners. Okay, that pitch misses inside. Back in the middle. So we're going to try and cut the run down on the corners and just get an out at second base and shortstop. Oh, a swing and strike right there. It's going to make it a full count. Got a little bit of activity in the Mustang bullpen.
Wind died down a little bit. Well, I guess not. It died down on our ambient. We're okay.
Good pitch right there. The hitter fouls back.
Oh, what do we got? Second and third?
Second and third, yeah. We have helped them out here with a hit by pitch and a base on balls, and they
apparently the cheeseburger demand is outstripping the supply.
Okay.
So I put in an order for 3 of them, and she said she would bring them to me. So we prepaid. We did a cheeseburger prepay.
Well, is there a delivery fee?
I don't know. I'm sure there is. I actually, on this checkout app that they have, I forgot to remove the contribution thing that they have on there that actually goes to the software.
Okay.
So let's consider that the delivery fee.
Okay, another base on balls right there. That's going to load the bases with nobody out.
Mustangs do have some activity over there in the pen.
Yeah, not sure who that is.
Looks a little bit like Blaine Schwartz.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell you for sure.
It's the number 2 hitter now at the plate for the Hawks, Jordan. He's their left fielder. Sam's going to go out of the windup with the bases loaded. That misses down.
Got an amazing production crew today. Just fantastic job by A.J. Juarez and Gavin Winders on really optimizing and getting the most out of everything we have. And actually doing something that we haven't done. Oh, there's a hard hit ball. It went off. Ah!
Oh, wow. So, yeah, that
you know what happened there. It went off the pitcher.
Okay, that's going to score 2 runs and put runners at second and third. Yeah, I think the ball's probably it could have possibly been a double play ball if Sam. Yeah, of course Sam tried to play the ball like
you're supposed
you do.
to. Yeah.
But when he tried to play it, it deflected left where Connor would have been, but he was going to the bag.
A tough break for the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Well, that should go down as a hit, though.
That's a hit, definitely.
Yeah, I don't think the board gave him a hit yet, but.
Well, that's definitely a hit. I mean,
I agree. Look at those, like, walking to the box shots by Gavin is like, next level. But I think it's the elevated camera from the back of the Tradio truck. We almost got hit. Truck almost got hit once early in the game. Did you see that? Had a ball bounce out of the pin.
Well, I saw that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we got an apology at least this time.
That we did, didn't we? Good pitch. Off the plate.
So Sam was in really good rhythm in the first 2 innings, but just has struggled to find it this inning. It's just really been, with the exception of that last hit, it's been his control that's put the runners on base.
It's kind of quiet here.
Yeah, again, the Mustang infield's up on the grass, looking to cut that run down if it stays on the grass. That should be, yeah. Oh,
he got
get him? No.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I'm not going to dispute it.
Well, I didn't realize. I thought they called him safe at third, but
they did. But look at that kid.
That's 2 outs.
He's going to touch home plate. Watch him.
That's 2 outs.
He called him safe.
I thought he did, but he just came off the bag.
Tag him. If he goes off the playing field, he's out.
I thought the base
timeout.
umpire called him safe.
Look, here's Coach Webster. He's going to go and appeal that guy leaving the field.
Well, they gave him the out, so what do we? There's nothing to argue.
Oh no, wasn't there one out already?
No, we had no outs at that point. So I'm not sure he left the field. I don't know what we could be disputing. It's funny that his coach.
Yeah. Oh, see, he did that out now.
Okay, well, it's funny that his coach didn't tell him to stay on the bag.
Listen. Oh, here we go. Look.
The base umpire definitely called him safe.
Definitely called him safe.
And I wasn't sure that Colin coming across the diamond was still going to get the runner at first, but he got him in a close play. So that was.
That coach realizes here now.
I'm not sure what the coach over there saw, unless the home plate umpire called something. Would he have?
No, he can't overrule him on the fly like that.
Okay. So that was.
I think
we caught a break, Trey.
I do too. I think that kid took himself out of the field of play. Once you do that, you're out. Okay, that's why Coach Webster called timeout to go out there and say, hey, I just want to make sure that kid's out for leaving the field, right?
Yeah, and that's well hit. Right at Connor. He's going to come up and make a good throw and get the third out.
He makes all the plays you're supposed to make, Jeff.
Yeah, he's been playing excellent shortstop. But the Hawks do scratch for 2 runs, and we got a 2-2 game headed to the bottom of the third.
Now I go.
Got Jared Boswell leading off the bottom of the third for the Mustangs. Jared had a RBI double in his last at bat.
And there was nothing cheap about it. He hit it over the right fielder's head, didn't he?
Yeah, one hop.
And he didn't get it all. I thought he had it off the end of his bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, one hop the fence out there.
I didn't think he got it on the sweet spot. Now look at that flag where it's going. Looks like it shifted a little and it's going to right field.
We got a flying napkin there that looks a bit like a bird.
Did they get a fine if they hit it? Didn't they get a fine? The pitcher got a fine when that bird, Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
From Canada, right?
Well, I think, like the Humane Society.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was a freak accident. There's a strike that Jarrett looks at.
I bet the coach gave him the swing away on that.
That was 3-0. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure he's swinging here. He is.
Oh, he hit one
swinging.
hard.
Yeah, just got under it a little bit.
No,
the
it's still
left
flat.
fielder. They're having trouble with it.
That ball's on the
wall.
wall.
Wow, yeah, that ball
might be
carried
a three.
well.
He's gonna. He held him up. That was a deep one.
Yeah, that ball landed just
360.
in front of that number 3.
Yeah.
On the wall out there. So yeah, that ball had more than I thought.
Oh yeah. I could tell by swing, but I lost it.
He got it up. I thought he got under it, but that actually helped the ball carry.
He had some backspin, I guess.
And I think the center fielder, he definitely backspinned it. The center fielder was shading him to the right side, and it was just a long way for both of them to go.
Well, how about that, Mustangs?
So 2 doubles today for Jarrett.
Yeah, let's see about Brady. Get some. He's great bunt right there.
It's gonna be tough to throw him out.
Yep. Oh,
nope.
He's gonna be at second base.
That's gonna score a run.
He's gonna be at third. Oh. All right.
So Mustangs take the lead again, 3-2.
Well, the great thing about that, we didn't have to adjust the runner icons.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 21, Jack Pettigrew.
That makes it easier, doesn't it? I'm going to turn this down just a smidgen.
That brings Jack Pettigrew to the plate. Jack had a hit in his first at bat.
Grew up in Mississippi, right?
I did. I think you were asking me if Jack did.
Oh, no, I'm talking about you. You grew up in Mississippi.
Picayune, Mississippi. He's going to square the bunt and take it for a ball.
That's not too far from Alabama. From Birmingham. It's about 5 hours from Birmingham, huh?
Yeah, it's only 2 hours from Mobile, where I went to college.
Oh, now that it's all starting to. Yeah, I've been talking to you this long, been working with you this long. And I didn't really.
Down, but going to go foul.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Mobile's pretty close, right?
Yeah. I mean, just get
About
on.
the same distance as Slidell.
Well, Slidell's only 15 minutes from Picayune.
Oh,
That's
really? Yeah.
A lot of late nights in Slidell as a teenager.
On business trips.
A different type of business.
Yeah, exactly. Well.
Takes that one for a hit by pitch.
Wow, took it up high too, right in the shoulder. But it was a breaking pitch.
Good job turning away from it, though. You know that's how you're supposed to take it.
Looked like it hit his head helmet as well.
Fighting for your Mustangs, number 16, Connor McDermott.
Well, this is how you want to respond to that situation, right? We gotta like next time they play that music on us, we're gonna roll to our own. You know what I mean? When they make a mound visit or something. Otherwise, we're gonna get tagged by the Empire up at YouTube.
Connor McDermott at the plate for the Mustangs. He's also a senior. Mustangs now up to 5 hits in the third inning.
Well, that looked like the one to bunt. Don't know if he was really ready for that bunt. He didn't bend his knees or anything,
Yeah, but you're right. That ball down around the knees is a little bit easier to get down, and you don't tend to pop them up like a higher pitch you might.
just moderate leads.
Going to square again.
Oh,
Get
that's a
that one
good bunt.
down. Yeah,
that's a great bunt, actually.
Wow, he's going to beat
Nobody's
that.
there. Nobody's there. He's going to end up at.
That may be
he's
2
going
runs,
third base.
Trey.
He's going to end up at third base. Watch this. Got to get down, though.
Okay, yeah, that's going to clear the bases.
How about that one? ABC baseball turned into a bucket of runs.
Yeah, that was a perfect bunt.
It was fantastic.
You've got to give him a hit there.
Well, the second baseman didn't make it.
And then you give him a single with a two-base error.
Yeah. So I think he gets. I don't think he gets an RBI. Those guys score on the error. You know, they were on first and second.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I think you're in. That's the second mound visit.
All right. Hey, we're going to roll to some music that we have. We'll be right back. This is Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Hit this red clay, this run downtown home of my glory days. Coming back here makes me wonder why I ever left this place. Cause everything's the same until I see her face.
Oh, that might be.
Just going to miss that.
Yeah. I tell you what, I bet the guy with that antique. Ooh, it hit that Audi. I bet the guy with the antique Chevrolet. I bet he's thinking those guys were right.
He did move it. We got Derek DeWong at the plate.
I don't know what year that Chevrolet was, but it was a pretty good-looking car, wasn't it?
It's been around, Trey, maybe about as long as us.
Yeah, but it was all clean. You know what I mean? It had good lines.
Well
clearly,
kept.
Yes. So it's the 50s, or I would guess.
Older than us, huh?
Yeah, older than us, Jeff. Just in case you're wondering, my mom. You know, might remember that car. Or my dad.
It's on the ground, going to go foul.
There's nobody out in this inning. The Mustangs have a runner on third base, and there's nobody out, Jeff.
Right. We've already got 3 on the board.
Yeah. And that, great job on the interview yesterday with Coach Webster. But, he just talked about having great defense.
Oh, we're going to score on a pass ball here, or it could be a wild pitch.
Yeah, there we go.
So
he just talked about having good pitching and good defense, and then getting some timely hits, doing some things on the offense to push runs across, and you're in every game. I think we're seeing that today.
Yeah. We did have a bit of a slip up in that last inning, and Trey, I'm glad you brought up the interview because I want to. I got a couple of points I want to make. I want to apologize to the 2 seniors whose names I somehow forgot yesterday. Dason Hill, who was a second-round draft pick. That's well hit by Derek, but right at the center fielder. How I forgot Dason's name after watching him dominate the last 2 seasons. I'm not sure how that happened. And then Luke Schreier, who just had an incredible senior season. Those were the 2 pitchers that I struggled with their names, and I somehow threw in there Wes Cunningham, who graduated in 23 and is now pitching in JUCO ball. And then the other point I want to make is that's a well-hit ball, but right at the shortstop. Okay, so 2 outs now for the Hawks defensively. The other point I want to make, Trey, is I mentioned the fact that Coach Webster has done a great job preparing the Mustangs to be successful, and the part I forgot is he's got 4 assistant coaches. Coach Mooney, Coach Washburn. Help me out here. There's another coach I'm forgetting.
Freshman coach.
And those coaches have a big impact on these players. Coach, there's position coaches. I see Coach Mooney primarily working with our outfielders, but they get a lot of instruction from those assistant coaches. So those assistant coaches have a big part in the development of the players. And like you mentioned, especially when they're on that 9th grade team, when they're on that JV team.
Coach Josh, ninth grade.
Those are big years in development. So I that was an oversight on my part, not to mention the role that the assistant coaches play in preparing these boys for great seasons like last year.
I mean, as an example, one of those assistant coaches is in the Grapevine Mustang Baseball Hall of Fame, sitting out there, Coach Mooney.
Yeah.
So I mean, listen, these guys are fantastic. It's a great program, and everybody out here that's playing in it should actually be proud of that fact.
Definitely.
All right, guys, we'll see you right back. Mustangs put 4 on the board. Retake the lead 6-2. You're listening to Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Yeah, you didn't buy that for me, I hope. Trey, we do have a pitching change here. This is
shot of the pitcher.
Swartz. I forgot his first name.
Blaine.
Blaine Swartz. Sam went 3 innings. Had some control issues in that 3rd inning that accounted for the runs they scored, but really pitched well in those first 2 innings. Had 4 strikeouts.
Don't step on the video cable. Thank you. I just don't want to end up with cut cables, you know. And the spikes that these guys wear, they'll definitely do it.
It's a DH at the plate for the Hawks. Don't have his full name. Go get the hitter. Got a 4-run lead right here, and don't want to give him any more freebies. And that one misses up for a base on balls. According to Game Changer, the hitter's a third baseman Sharp. That one misses up also right there. Another fastball misses up, so that's 6 straight balls. been a long time since I pitched, Trey, and sometimes we forget it's not as easy throwing strikes as some of our guys make it look. That's going to get by, and that's going to get.
Yeah, it's going
to go into the tarp, so it should be just one base. It should be.
You got to hold up your hands, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's in that tarp, you hold your hands up, and he's got to stop. But he stopped anyway.
True.
I'm sure Coach will talk about the ground rules with him. I'm assuming that's what it is, because what you get is your dive back to first, and then you get second.
So the Hawks now have a runner in scoring position. They have one hit on the day. That's a strike. Trey, I just noticed that Gavin has his glove over there. He's going to protect that equipment at all costs.
It's something we talked about before the game. He said, I got my glove in the car.
That's a ground ball. It's going to be through the hole. Going to have first and third. I don't think they're going to try and score. Nope.
Well, and lucky for him, they've already come close with one, so.
Maybe that's what we need, a personal protector, and when we're in the back of the.
I can ask Gavin.
Okay.
If he's available to be a personal protector.
When they have the bullpens inside the field, you put a guy up there to protect especially the catcher who's got his back to the action. We've got to have a personal protector. It's a leadoff hitter for the Hawks, Rainey. He's playing center field. That one misses up, so been pretty consistently with the high pitches missing.
Still have some wind coming through, I think.
Yeah, at times
third to first.
It's a pretty good wind.
I like that third to first move, Jeff. I think that's a good spot to do it on a 1-0 count.
I know I've asked this before, but I'm pretty sure they outlawed that move in the majors. That's in the air, going to get out of play, I think.
I don't know the answer, and we're not looking at the chat right now. Maybe somebody will text you that knows more than we do. But if somebody knows and drops it into the chat, we'll.
It's probably not as big of an issue because you don't see guys in the majors trying to pull that first and third play where, the runner steals and then you break from third. They may try and steal the base, but that guy at third is not necessarily going to try and run on a throw to second.
Tell you who was really good with that move is the Joker. But the Joker had good pickoff moves all the way around, didn't he?
He definitely did.
I was sitting here thinking about, we had the three horses last year. They were a combined 33-3, 10-0, 11-1, and 12-2.
That's a
tough.
hit. Right at Jack. Jack's going to hold that runner to second. But just a good line drive right there by the hitter.
Hey, just got the barrel out on the plate and lifted it over second baseman. It wasn't just those three. I mean, Ryan Williams played an incredible role last year with save opportunities.
That's true, yeah. Ryan would occasionally close.
And so it was definitely there was a full staff, and Sammy even came in and threw some pitches during that run last year, mainly at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, Sammy saw some time on the mound, and Lolly did too late in the season. I think we were just maybe prepping him for later. We saw some guys pitch down the stretch that probably weren't going to pitch in the playoffs. I remember Lolly got some
Zach
downtime.
Goldstein came out and pitched.
That's right. Zach
a couple
pitched
innings.
too.
But I think they were just, maybe to give a break to the other guys in that particular situation.
Yeah. This is Jordan at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs. So Hawks trying to claw their way back in this.
Didn't they already score a run this inning?
Yeah, the board's not right. It's 6-3. They had first and third, and that runner from third scored on that last hit.
Exactly.
So
On that line drive to the right fielder?
Yeah. He's squaring the bunt, but takes it for a strike. Yeah, nobody out. Not a bad spot to bunt.
Yeah.
Boards
they just
right
updated
now.
it. Yeah. I think they were listening to you, Jeff.
Yeah. It's still early in the season for our
you've worked up in the press
scorekeeper.
box before.
I never kept the scoreboard. I just did the announcing.
Oh, because you got that smooth.
Well, the scoreboard
baritone,
is way too.
You got it going on.
Way too complicated.
You were
for
the
me.
spinner too, weren't you? Weren't you spinning the music?
I was the DJ. Yeah. I like that part of the job.
Yeah.
I got to say, Greg Stevens turned me on to that when Joe was in 9th grade. He said, "Hey, the best seat in the house is up in the press box. Do you want to be the announcer / DJ?" And I'm like, I'm all in.
Absolutely.
And I was fortunate to do that for 4 years.
That's great. Nobody had to sign up for it. I think that was during the time frame where I may have been signing up for the grill every chance I got. I loved cooking the burgers. Do you remember when?
How many freebies were you getting as you were cooking?
I definitely was charging a fee, but I don't know. There was one time, a couple times. Once I brought my cast iron skillet from home, and I sautéed mushrooms, and I bought some Swiss cheese, and we had a Mustang mushroom Swiss burger for that night, and we charged a little bit more because it was home style.
I hate that I missed that, Trey.
And you weren't here for the.
No, I was. Joe wasn't probably on the varsity at that point.
You weren't here for the hickory barbecue cheddar bacon burger either. That was.
Wow.
That was me doing the same thing, but that was back.
When does the Tradio crew get treated to this cooking talent?
Well, you know what? I can't fit my grill up on the Tradio truck, so. But what I'll do is I'll have to cook a few steaks my own way and bring us some samples.
I like it.
You'd be okay with that?
I like it.
In fact, today's going to be a steak cookout day. I could tell you that absolutely we're going to do that.
So the Hawks have loaded the bases here, and we have no outs. So, okay, we're going to see another pitching change. We've got a left-hander on the mound, and I'm not sure. We'll hopefully get some help from the announcer.
I know who this is, and we got a picture for him. Let me look real quick. If you read the names off to me, I'll tell you. Look at that. Superman. I think this is Reed Wyndham, Jr.
Okay.
Coming out on the varsity roster and has pitched some in the tournament. I'm going to take us to, I'm going to mute this so that we can not get the YouTube police after us. Mute the ambient mic. Look at the wind, Jeff.
Yeah, it's gusting pretty good now, Trey. And I really think it helped that ball that Jared hit.
He hit it well.
He hit it well, but he had that backspin on it, and it got up in that wind, and the outfielder definitely was unable to catch up to it. But he's got the power. I feel like if he really squares one up that way, he can go opposite field.
He can 26 it.
Yeah, he can go opposite field.
Isn't that right? Isn't that the Jeff Knipper
that's
trademark phrase?
The 26 call. I think that was what we called it when Ryan hit one in the net late in that Colleyville game to tie that up.
We had 2 home runs. I think he hit one against Denton or Richland as well in a game, but he didn't hit a home run bigger than the one you're talking about. Let's go back to ambient. We'll give it a little more. And I think we're back. Got Hawks on every back. Wyndham reaches back and he gets a strike. Gets a high strike.
Good high strike, and
he had a little mustard on it. And
it's been a while since we got ahead of a hitter early. And
left-hander. They've seen 2 righties from us so far. Let's see what Reed can do with his shot. I think that was a slider, and he didn't get a good release point on it,
Good to see another left-hander on the mound. The only left-hander I've seen this season was Luke pitch. So
good pitch. Good pitch going after him.
Another looking strike.
Speaking of left-handers, This batting lineup for the varsity last night, how many lefties were in it? 5, right? 4 righties and 5 lefties. You can't make a pitching decision.
Right, the first 4 hitters are left-handers, and then Connor Ray is a left-hander.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll talk about that out
on Tuesday.
More in a minute. I have some thoughts on that, but we'll talk about that off the air before we talk about it on the air.
Yeah. Yeah, because we don't want to give away any of the secrets, just like they did with the release of the JFK documents. Did you get any reaction to that, or do you even know what I'm talking about? It happened while you were at your business meeting.
Got him looking there for the
Great
first
pitch.
out. Yeah, that hitter never swung the bat.
Now, here's the crazy thing about it. You go after a guy, you be aggressive. There's 1 out now. Ground ball to Connor Ray, you turn 2 and get out of the inning.
Yeah, force anywhere. So,
Mustangs playing back, of course, with a 3-run lead. Just want to get outs here.
This, I think, is a pinch hitter. Oh, he called a
They
ball.
called a ball. What did he do?
That's not a.
Did you guys see it? Did Gavin see it? Anybody see it?
May not have stopped, I guess.
Well, we've got to. I haven't been taping it.
So it's now a 6-4 ball game, and those runners slide to second and third.
We didn't
with
plug
only
it in.
1 out.
We've got to plug it in at some point. It's on the table somewhere.
Okay, that's a pass ball. Well, actually, that's a wild pitch to make it a 6-5 ball game. Okay, so we had a chance maybe to escape there, up 6-3, and now it's 6-5. We're going to bring all the infielders in. There's 1 out. Runner at third base for the Hawks. A good pitch.
Wow.
Yeah, got him looking at a curveball right there.
Dynamite. I'm not real sure what caused the balk. And, I don't know. What camera angle were we on when he got the balk call? We were probably on this camera angle, weren't we?
Based on the timing of the call, that's a ground ball, foul ball. Based on the timing of the call, Trey, my best guess is he never stopped.
Yeah, well, he didn't deliver to the plate.
Well, that's my point. He was in his motion though when they called it. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going to have to disagree with you.
What do you think?
I think he probably separated his hands twice. I think he came together. He did something weird with his hands. You know what I mean?
We have to investigate that with a third opinion.
Okay.
That's a foul ball coming this way. It's going to fall.
Headed to the Tradio truck, and Gavin Winder says, I don't want any of that. He just lets the camera stay on the
He's
main
got his
action.
glove on. I mean,
he does have his glove
he's prepared.
on. He is. I'm pretty fired up about that part today. All right, this is an important batter, obviously. I mean, Captain Obvious, I guess. But he is at 1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff. Here's the leg kick coming.
Strikeout be
Pitch to
nice.
the plate. Oh, ground ball right up the middle.
Yeah, that's going to tie the game.
And this ball game is tied.
So the Hawks now have 4 hits, but a lot of the damage they've done has been runners put on base by our pitchers.
Yeah, I think those runners will get charged to the previous pitcher, I guess. Is this the first guy that reached? Isn't this the first guy that reached?
Not certain, Trey. That misses down.
A good lead at first base, Jeff. Really good lead.
That's what Blaine was thinking.
No, that's Reed Wyndham.
My bad. I'm a
agree.
pitcher behind.
I think all that's being called from the dugout with that technology. I guess only the catcher you can communicate with or something. Who knows?
Not sure why. But
Good block by Max Dalkey. Great technique right there. Ball bounced in front of the plate and he got right down on it. Top of the 4th.
Yeah, those last 2 runs were charged to Blaine Swartz.
Yeah, I think this runner right here is Reed's. Yeah, I remember, I don't know if you remember, we had a pitcher last year named Dason Hill. And,
I did apologize to Dason and Luke for the oversight yesterday.
He was a left-hander, just to refresh your memory. And guys would get on first base, and he just kind of grins because that was where I don't know how many pickoffs at first he had, but there were enough guys that he got where you felt comfortable if he got somebody on first base and nobody in front of him.
Yeah.
His name was Dason Hill. He was drafted, by the way.
Well,
Jeff.
if you'd had your mic or your headset on earlier, you'd have heard me apologize for yesterday's oversight. That's on the ground, but we're only going to get 1. The runner was moving. Would have been a perfect double play ball, but they had that runner on the move.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. That is Will Newton at second base. You said that earlier, and I said, I don't know if that's him, but I think that is him, Jeff.
Yeah, the announcer confirmed that. So now 2 outs, and that runner moves to second base.
That's McDermott in center, Pettigrew in right, and Duong in left. Still have Jarrett at first, correct?
Yes, the infield hadn't changed.
We also had a pitcher last year. His name was Luke Schreier.
Hey, out of the frying pan into the Schreier.
Yeah, baby.
That was one of your better ones.
Yeah, you liked that one.
Yeah.
See, on the Wolf, he blew him away. I think I think you're going to have to go with that. You're going to have to ride with it for a couple of games. If you like the Force for Luke Esquivel, then the Wolf for Ben Chen, you're going to have to go with it. And by the way, Ben, if you don't like the Wolf, just text me, call me, let me know because.
Yeah, that's
the key.
The key, if he likes it, and last year's group seemed to like the nicknames you gave him.
Yeah, that's right. Great pitch right there. Looked like he pulled the string off of it a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. Look, it's a good high fastball to me.
Well, maybe we're not looking at the same game. Whoa.
We got some wind blowing our monitors.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
That wind's definitely picking up.
Yeah. All right.
So 1-2 count here on the hitter. There's 2 outs, and this has been a long inning, so we'd like to finish it right here on this hitter. Well, that's well hit, and that's going to score a run. That's in the gap,
Score
maybe
more
2.
than one. Yeah, 2 runs. Yeah.
He's going to challenge us and going to get there. So the Hawks go ahead 7-6. They've had a 5-run inning now, still hitting.
Did they score 2?
Just 1, but it was already 6-6.
I thought they had 2 runners on that scored.
No, but that runner was at second base.
Yeah, I got you.
That was always going to be an RBI hit.
Yeah, that was definitely deep enough.
Wasn't sure if he was going to get 2 out of it, but he did. Hawks have also evened up the hit total. Both teams have 5 hits now. At least according to the scoreboard. I actually think the Mustangs have 6 hits, that is.
I guess we're 2 hours into the broadcast. Actually, more than that. No, we started about.
There's a good pitch.
12:45, I guess. So we're probably. I'm just wondering about our wireless battery juice down there. I think we're probably good, right? I mean, normally they would last a whole football game, right?
Oh, that's a good pitch.
Yeah.
So 2 strikes on the hitter.
So this is where you need that high inside fastball, Jeff, I think. Actually, you could get him with a left-handed changeup away, probably. when I was hitting, as I was a righty, I could a good left-handed changeup away. No way I'm hitting it. That was a strikeout pitch when I was in the box.
I remember Tom Glavine. He had that changeup that would kind of go away from a right-hander.
That's right. He threw a circle change, and it kind of tailed.
Yeah. Also, I remember Fernando Valenzuela had that pitch.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a changeup. What did he throw? Like
screwball.
Screwball. Yeah, that's what they called it, and it would go away from that right-handed hitter. Which, as a lefty, that's a great pitch to have against a right-hander.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he got him. He got him. Yes, sir. Great play.
Okay, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Caught that runner moving. He was actually leaning to third. I don't know if he was going to steal a base there, but
well done. Good call from the dugout.
Hawks do put up 5 spot on the board now and now lead 7-6 headed to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. I'm good. So Colin Park's going to lead off for the Mustangs. Colin has a hit today. The Hawks starter is still on the mound. He's now up to 73 pitches and could throw another 35 or so more before they'd have to pull him due to pitch count. There is some activity in the Hawks bullpen. That one misses up to make it. Actually, we got a 3-0 count on the board. Thought there was one strike. Okay, no, that's a base on balls right there. That ball was behind him. So we're going to get a mound visit here. We'll see if they make a change or not. Looks like they're going to stick with the starter, at least for now. So Jones, just to give you some numbers on Jones, he's pitched 3 innings. The Mustangs have 6 hits, but only 3 of the 6 runs that scored were earned. Brings Connor Ray to the plate, and Connor has a hit. I'm sorry, no, he's hitless on the day-to-day. That pitch misses right there to run the count 2-0. You can hear the action in the bullpen on the ambient mic. The guy warming up's popping the mitt pretty good. Okay, got a 3-0 count here on Connor, so maybe we're going to get some help with some base on balls also. That's a strike right there. Oh, that hit him. So he's going to put runners at first and second with nobody out for Jarrett Boswell. We're going to get another mound visit. This is probably going to be a pitch and change. Yeah, they're going to make a change on the mound here. We may want to cut to some music, Trey, with a pitch and change.
All right, we'll actually, let's just mute the ambient.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. So what I like about this, Jeff, is the Mustangs. What I don't like, obviously, we don't want to be giving up runs like we have been, but they are not letting it affect their approach to the plate. They're coming up and they're getting after it, and they got a response here, right?
Well, you know, Trey, there's a lot of – Coach talked about it yesterday, expectations to win. And even though this is not our typical lineup out there, they don't want to put another loss in the loss column.
Right.
So these guys are battling, and hey, if we have to put up 12 again to get the W, I know those hitters are gonna try and get there, and it may take that today.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I like the way the Mustangs are responding, and it's exactly what you said. I remember when I heard that in the interview yesterday. I remember in that El Paso when they got beat on Dayson threw a great game, and they lost a game, and the reaction by the team, they were upset. They were like 4-0, and the reaction by Lolly, super disappointed and upset because he wanted to go undefeated last year. I mean, so this is the mindset of these guys.
Yeah.
They're going out there, and they're working hard. I don't think they're taking for granted the fact that they are the defending state champion, because they're everybody's number one target except maybe the 6A team they're playing today, Hebron.
True. Yeah, we talked about that in at least the first game we
did.
broadcast. We're not going to sneak up on anybody this year.
We talked about a goldfish. You didn't know what a goldfish was.
Another
Ted Lasso.
Another TV reference that went right over my head.
That's okay, Jeff. I'm gonna try to.
You're gonna educate me.
I better not
before
use
it's
the term
over
dumb
with,
it down.
Trey.
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to use the term dumb it down.
Hey, I'm too busy focusing on business.
I knew that was Ted
awesome.
Lasso. Too much focus on business trips to actually.
So Jarrett has 2 doubles today, and be a great time to pound another one to the fence and pick up 2 runs here. That wind has really picked up, Trey.
Yeah,
I'd love to see him get one in the air again.
We're okay. It's not going to go anywhere.
And I will say, if he, as a left-hander, it seems like it's easier to put some backspin on that ball up the middle or to left field. He squares the bunt, takes it for a strike.
Look how
that
far.
May be
look how far over the third baseman's playing.
I don't know if that would be privileged information, but that may be a question for Coach Webster in our next interview. Is when we square to bunt and take that strike, is that intentional, or would that be? Will I get a no comment?
I don't know. I would probably prep him ahead of time to ask him.
I feel like
ask him if he would answer that.
Trey, I feel like sometimes it's the hitter just taking what they feel is a ball that gets called for a strike. He's swinging. Get
Oh,
down,
he got
ball.
one. Get down. Get down.
Yeah, just foul.
Oh.
Trying to put a scare into the Tradio crew out here.
He did. Gavin grabbed his glove and tightened up. I wish we had another camera to focus on Gavin. He's got his glove on his left hand, his right hand on the camera, adjusting it. He's ready to go.
That's on the ground.
That's double play ball.
Let's see if they get it. Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah, they're going to call them out at second, even though he dropped the ball on the transfer. So I
And
felt
did
like.
you see how fast Jarrett was getting down the line?
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to turn two there.
I didn't either. It was a really good job. He really took some feedback, I guess, from folks, and he worked hard to improve his speed over the last year. And it shows.
Yeah. So first and third here with one out for Brady.
I'm going to have to turn this down a little bit.
He's got a big hole over here on the right side because that second baseman shaded up the middle and the first baseman's holding the runner. It's actually a spot where maybe you get a little closer to the plate so it's a little easier to hook that ball to the right side.
It got a huge hole, you're right.
Yeah, well, that second baseman shaded the middle, and you got to hold the runner. Looks like the pitcher's trying to go away from him, though. Two-0 count right here. You got to really look for a good pitch and do something with it.
And torque it if you get it, right?
Yep.
Oh,
boy,
he
he had a big cut.
Massive cut.
Yeah.
He got his pitch.
Yeah.
And he just missed it. Wow.
He's trying to hit one to the parking lot.
I'm with it. I'm okay with it, man. I think now if I was the left hand in there, I would be looking to hit it right at that 350 sign on the left center here.
Yeah, the ball's definitely going to carry better to left today. Although Jarrett did one hop the fence and right earlier.
Oh, didn't he hit it to left?
He hit both. He hit one over the right, remember the right fielder's head.
Yes, exactly.
And then he hit the other one to that number 3 sign.
First two at bats, right?
Yep. Another big cut, fouls it straight back.
Runners on first and third for the Mustangs.
I'd like to come watch batting practice one day.
We had some icon shortages, and we just got that squared away.
Well, that Tradio budget's tight.
Tradio budget's tight. That's funny.
Swing and miss, gets away from the catcher. I guess it's a foul ball.
It had to be.
Yep.
He's not getting cheated on anything, Jeff.
No, I'd like to see him cut it down a little bit here with 2 strikes. But he had a big cut there. Oh, wow, another good cut, fouls it back.
That was an off-speed pitch, Jeff, and he kept his hands back enough to be able to make contact with it.
I was watching yesterday's game a little, Trey, and I noticed Luke at the plate was choked up a little bit, and I don't know if it was with 2 strikes or not, but that's kind of what I was always taught. With 2 strikes, choke up a little bit. People don't remember, well, young people that probably never saw him play don't remember this, but one of the best power hitters of all time, Barry Bonds, choked up about an inch.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, and
because it's all about the speed of your bat head.
Right.
And it doesn't matter how.
It didn't compromise his power. It's all about putting it on the barrel. And he was.
Look at that. Jarrett, we did a double steal, Jeff. We scored a run. Mustangs.
Tie game.
Get one. Wow. Great job. And you know what? He
I
had
think
that
was a
stolen.
delayed steal, wasn't it?
No, straight steal.
Okay.
And he had it stolen.
Okay. So
Uh-oh.
now got a full count here on Brady. He's seeing a lot of pitches here. Should have a good feel for what the pitcher's got.
Shortstop staying close to second base there.
Swings and misses. Yeah, that was down and away. So that brings Jack to the plate here with 2 outs. Jack has a hit today.
Doesn't he have a bunt and a hit? He has one he laid down and.
I have to check Game Changer. I know he's got at least 1 hit.
Hey, he might be the one that went 2 for 2. Had the bunt that he beat out.
Game Changer didn't show him with the hit, but he has 2 runs scored.
Okay, maybe we're both wrong. Very, very unique situation.
I actually could have swore he had a hit because I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. He gets a hit in his first at bat today. So, as a player we don't see play that much, that's always a nice feeling.
Look at that wind. The wind back there is affecting our.
Yeah, we got some serious
camera shot.
Dust blowing up.
Well, we got the net moving quite a bit.
I'd heard there's a cold front rolling through tomorrow, but this wind suggests it may be coming earlier.
Wow. You are a renaissance man. You that's good. I didn't know the wind was in front of the cold front transition. Is this something South Alabama thing?
It's a guesstimate.
Yeah, pitch was up. One thing you getting any ambient? You hearing the ambient?
Jack did get hit by a pitch earlier. I remember it was similar to that last pitch, up and in. 3-1 count right here. Oh, they're going to go to second. Nothing happening.
That's Jared at second, right?
Yep.
Tradio truck hasn't stopped. Leads me to believe something's wrong with the charging system.
Swings through that one right there. A high fastball. Left fielder's not that deep given the wind.
There's a huge gap between, well, the center fielder just shifted over. Dugout moved him over.
Oh, high fastball. That's should have been ball 4, but Mustangs do pick up a run and tie the ball game again at 7.
Wow. We're rolling here to the top of the 5th, kind of crawling along, actually.
Yeah, this is a slow one.
It's 3 o'clock. All right. We'll be back with more Mustang Baseball Live. We're going to bring you some words from one of our key sponsors.
The C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament will be held this year on Friday, October 10th at Fossil Creek Golf Club. The tournament is dedicated to honoring the memory of C.J., who was a GHS student actively involved in DECA and golf. 100% of the proceeds from the tournament create scholarships for deserving DECA seniors at Grapevine High School. Since 2020, $45,000 in scholarships have been awarded. To find out more, including how to donate or be part of the tournament, please go to www.cjmemorialgolftournament.com.
Hear the thunder, feel the rage, see my heartbeat beating through my chest, about to rain down on your parade, 'cause this is our house, you gon' learn today, 'cause
off for the Hawks #1, Caleb Gilbert.
Zach Goldstein's pitching now, Jeff.
Yeah, we saw Zach pitch some late in the season last year, and actually I felt like he has some good mechanics out there. That one misses down. I don't know how much he's pitched this year. Do you?
I haven't seen. Well, I think he pitched in some of the tournament games.
Okay.
We hadn't seen him in district play, but we've only got 2 series down, right?
That's right.
That's a good pitch right there.
Did you happen to see any of the other scores last night? Do
No.
you know if the team that was 3-0 won?
Birdville?
Birdville, yeah.
No, I don't know.
We may have to check that out because we update our district
Can you hear
standings
can you hear
before
the-
next Tuesday. That misses up right there, so 2-1 count.
Yeah, I don't. Who we play next week? Do you know?
Let me look at the.
I'm supposed to find that out, aren't I?
No, I can find it here on the Game Changer pretty easy. We got Denton next week. Play them at home on Tuesday and up there on Friday.
Are we still connected? Yeah. Yeah, we are. There we go. It's up. I don't know what happened there. Who do we play?
I've been looking at the wrong page to get the hitters' names. This is much better than going to the box score section.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
This is Kilbert at the plate for the Hogs. He's 0 for 2 on the day.
Well, a couple things. I think being tied is okay. I probably would have expected this to be a close game.
It's on the ground to Will Newton. He comes up with it. Those one, okay, they one hop Jarrett, and we didn't pick it up.
Tag him because he turned to the inside. Wow. You see him turn to the inside right there?
He did, but he realized he better get to that bag.
Yeah.
Good job by our catcher, Max Dahlke, picking that ball up and flipping back to Jarrett.
Having this a 77 game, that's okay. I didn't expect this many runs, though, honestly.
No, honestly, for the hit total, the run total is excessive because there's been a lot of base on balls, really both ways.
I think I bet Will wishes he could do that one over again, mainly because I think he set back on the ball a little bit.
That should be an out to Connor Ray. It's in the air.
Sunglasses came in handy.
Yeah, this is the definition of a high sky, isn't it, Trey?
Exactly. I haven't been able to follow baseball yet today.
Not a cloud in the sky today.
And that definitely has a bearing on how they play it in the outfield.
This is Sharp at the plate for the Hawks. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Go check him.
That was a decent step over. Remember that guy? He had a pretty good move.
Yeah, it was one of those borderline, not exactly right at first base when he makes that
45-degree step.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on the umpire. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that says 45 degrees. I think it has to do with whether the umpire feels like he was throwing home. Deliberate deception. Which every throw over by a left-hander is definitely deliberate deception, right?
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm sure I'm not quoting the rules right.
Okay, good pitch. He fouls back.
Mustangs have the right fielder in pretty significantly. Left fielder looks like he's very deep. And then you getting some wind feedback on my mic here? And then center fielder is in an average spot. Good pitch. He tried to pick the lock, come back door on that righty.
Yeah, must have just hung outside a bit. Yeah, if nothing else, Trey, we're getting to see a lot of Mustangs pitchers that we don't normally see. He's going. That's in the air.
Oh, stay at first.
Oh, wow.
Stay at first. You got a double play if somebody was there.
Yeah,
All right.
Jarrett, typically you don't want that pitcher fielding the ball, but your pitcher's not usually a center fielder.
Yeah, right.
So I like the fact that Zach
Stayed
played
with it,
that.
yeah.
Because I got to tell you, a pop-up like that with that first baseman is no easy task to play it.
And that guy was running on the pitch, so.
The wind was moving that
Yeah.
ball. Zach actually had to come back in a hurry to get it because the wind actually moved it late. But we got two outs.
You're exactly right. You don't often have your
I,
center fielder.
I'm going to tell you right now, most pitchers don't make that play. But he's our center fielder, so probably best suited to make the play.
Got throw over one time. No, he doesn't have a big lead, does he? Oh, he did it right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Snapped one off.
Just threw it right at his front shoulder and broke it down.
This is Alvarez at the plate for the Hawks. He's 1 for 2 today. Yeah, I mean, they were running on that pitch that got popped up, so it wouldn't hurt to check him again.
He didn't widen out yet. Let's see what he does when Zach comes set. Same spot.
Hey.
Up, there he is.
A little step back flip.
Speaking of step back, I wonder how the brackets are performing today.
Well, I saw Purdue blew out McNeese State, so their Cinderella run's over. And St. John's and Arkansas are in a tight game.
Well, so who do you have winning it now? Duke?
I took Florida in both my brackets, but if I
like
get that right, that might be the only thing I got right.
Yeah, right. Well, you had Alabama winning their first game, didn't you?
Oh, I had Alabama win the first game. I mean, I think the number 1 seeds are really dominant. I put them all in the Final Four, which is kind of a boring way to go about it, but I just didn't. It probably won't happen, but they're really dominant this year.
Alabama was right on the edge of the 1 seed. They're a 2 seed, so they're in the same bracket with Duke.
That's a tough bracket.
That's a tough bracket. Oh, look at that! He had him going back. Did you see that?
He did. Yeah, Duke is a number 1 overall favorite, and then Florida's the second favorite.
Auburn, I thought Auburn wasn't Auburn the number
in
1
terms
seed
of,
overall?
No, Duke was. But in terms of like the betting odds, Duke's the favorite, and Florida's the second favorite. Remember, Florida won the SEC tournament.
Yeah, but I think.
So 2-1 count here on the hitter, 2 outs. Oh, he gets the call right there on a high fastball to even account at 2-2. Board shows 3-1, but I know I saw that umpire call that a strike. Might.
No, but they are.
No, they're not.
Overall. Maybe not the betting lead, but they're the number 1 seed overall in the tournament. I promise. All right.
Trey, you're missing the might part.
No, but I'm saying they are the number 1 seed. This is saying they might be the number 1 seed, and then explaining why they don't think they should be.
Okay, we'll settle this off the air.
Hey, I'm not an Auburn fan, so it won't take much.
Full count now on the hitter.
Two gone here. Mustangs looking to get out of this quickly. Okay, 3-2's the count. Yeah, Jarrett's playing back.
He's running, okay.
He got him.
Foul ball,
I guess he fouled it.
This game has slowed down to a crawl.
Yeah, it's I don't know why we have we did have the Gavora.
I felt like we started on time, Trey.
I thought we were.
It's just been a lot of pitching changes,
Yeah.
a lot of pitches thrown. It's just one of those games. He's okay. That's a base on balls. Right over here. This brings Gold to the plate. He is maybe a pinch hitter. He's showing hitless on the day, but no at-bats. Good curveball right there to get the first strike. We get a mail-in visit here from Coach Webster, and maybe just talk to him about the runner at second base. They're not going to bunt here with 2 outs. There's no activity in the Mustang bullpen, so I'm sure they're going to look for Zach to finish this inning. Okay, we get play going again here. It's a 0-1 count. Not sure what Coach Webster was talking about, but I'm sure he saw something. That misses down right there to make it 1-1. I noticed today that the signals to the catcher are coming in from the coach, so we must not have our usual technology. There's a strike. Good fastball right there at the belt. I'd like to see Zach shut this inning down right here. Okay, that gets by our catcher. It was down in the dirt. So they're going to have second and third here with 2 outs. Got a 2-2 count on the hitter. Like to see that fastball that he spotted on the inner half that the hitter looked at earlier. I'd like to see him go after him right here. There it is, but he had a good cut and fouled it back. Zach's now thrown 23 pitches in this inning, so it's a lot of pitches for one inning. There it is. Doesn't get the call, though. Wow, our dugout wanted the call. Lolly was halfway to the mound to greet Zach. Good to see the bench into the game. Even the guys that normally are out on the field that are in the dugout today are invested in the game. Ground ball is going to be a tough play. He stops it, but we're not going to get the out. They do score a run, but we keep that second run from scoring. So it's now an 8-7 ball game. Just a tough ball up the middle that our second baseman, Will Newton, got to and knocked it down, but never really had a play at first. Okay, 1st and 3rd here with 2 outs. Hawks now have 6 hits on the board. Fastball misses down right there. That one misses up to make it 2-0. Hawks have only put 1 run on the board this inning, but it feels like a really long inning. Connor Ray's going to come in and talk to Zach. Okay, that one misses. They're going to score on a wild pitch. So we got a 9-7 ball game now, and 3-0 count on the hitter. As I've mentioned previously, a lot of the damage that's been done today has been self-inflicted with base on balls and some wild pitches. There's a good strike. Should be a 3-1 count here on the hitter. There's a strike. Good. Hitter thought it was a ball, but umpire tells him to come back. That's strike 2. I would expect that strike zone maybe to expand a bit here. These umpires surely didn't count on a 3.5-hour game, and that's the pace we're on. That one did miss. Oh, wow, he rung him up. Okay. I started to say the strike zone might be expanding, and that's some evidence of it right there. So we got a 9-7 ball game headed to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Have we changed at all from the start? Do you feel at home in my arms? Will you surrender your heart? Whoa, whoa. I give myself time and time, still I can't be sure what's on your mind until you surrender your heart.
Trey, I know you were walking up as that last out was made, but you probably didn't see the second strike. The hitter took off for first base, and the umpire called it a strike, and I think he felt like maybe the hitter showed him up. And that third strike, I'm telling you, was high and inside, and the hitter got rung up. I felt like maybe there was some I don't want to say payback, but when you show up an umpire like that, it usually doesn't help your cause if there's a ball that I'm not even going to call it on the borderline. To me, it looked way up and in, and the umpire rung them up. Either that or, we're again on a 3.5, maybe 4-hour pace right now. That umpire behind the plate is probably wanting to expand that strike zone right now. Can you, as a former umpire, can you comment on that?
No comment.
Oh, wow.
No comment.
All that for no comment?
I'm not sure if I can give you a comment without violating any kind of trust.
Okay.
You can interpret it however you want.
Umpires are a tight-knit bunch.
That's sturdy, man. Once you get in, you got to be careful.
Well, I thought you were no longer in. You may have a comeback.
I'm gonna have to pick up some games. I think. We'll see. Oh, great pitch! Wow.
This is Connor McDermott at the plate.
Connor McDermott. We got a graphic for him.
He is 2 for 2 on the
Have
day.
we put that up there before for Connor?
Connor's
give him some love.
Having a good day at the plate. Fouls that one off.
Can you hear this in the ambient? Maybe it's just on the headphones output. We can't hear it. No,
got more activity in the Mustang bullpen. Another left-hander warming up.
I have no idea who that is.
Your guess is as good as mine. So get some swinging right there.
Did not expect a 9-7 game at this point.
Well, we're only in the 5th inning, Trey. I'm pretty sure it's going to take double digits. I know on the Mustang side it would take double digits to win, but I have a feeling that it may take more than 10 to win.
Yeah, who knows? It doesn't matter, though, does it? I mean, as long as we're here. I
Derek
guess
Duong at the
there's
plate.
A few other places, but that was a high strike, but it's been there all day. I will tell you this. Subconsciously, in a game where the temperature is elevated, I think it's only natural to try to keep the game moving along.
I'm sure it's a little hotter with the equipment on, but it's really a comfortable day out here. But I appreciate you actually commenting on the lead-in I gave.
You took a long time to get there, but at least you got some words from me.
Okay, fouls that one back.
I should have known better than to get ambushed. I mean, I got something I want to ask you, but I'm not going to ask you on air to put pressure on you.
I said it was an umpiring question. I did give you that much information.
Hebron's taking advantage of Mustang miscues.
Okay,
that may be
going to get us a
Mustangs.
base runner.
Yeah. Is that Duong?
That is Derek Duong.
He's got some speed, so.
Yeah, tough play. The pitcher had to move to his left to make it. I'm sure that ball had some funny spin on it because it kind of came off the bat funny. Will Newton at the plate.
Ooh, that was so close.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
It was close.
He had a dynamic lead. He had a big lead, right?
I don't think we've tried to steal a base today, Trey, have we?
Yes, Jarrett stole a base.
Okay.
Remember? Went into second.
Okay. Well, high strike right there.
I don't have a problem with that. That's been consistent all day.
Yeah, no, we've seen that called all season. But I wouldn't mind us trying to steal one right here. Pitcher's got
9-7 with one out. You got a guy on first? I don't know, man.
Yeah, the pitcher's got other intentions.
Mm-hmm. He's got a solid lead. Look at that lead. It's a good lead.
He is going.
Go.
He's going to get there. Maybe get. Well, he got a big bounce off the brick.
Yeah.
But
so yesterday I saw a ball kick up, and then in the JV game, and they get pinned behind that green mat. And You don't penalize them. I mean, they get the bag they're going to.
Right. Kind of like the ball that gets stuck in the tarp.
Yeah, but you have to raise your hand. You can't go in after it. And that's what you got to, like, educate your players on. Because if you do go in after it, the umpire can't give you the ground rule play because you're going in and you might interfere with it and push it further back or something like that.
That's tough because your instinct is to go find that ball, Trey, when you play in your backyard and the ball goes in the bushes. There's no ground rule double. You got to get in the bushes and get it. I mean, it's a wiffle ball game. You're there. You don't have an umpire to hold them to one bag.
And there's no they don't have to deal with ivy or anything like that. I read an article one time. We were just talking about the balls getting stuck. I read an article about the fact that I don't know the player's name is going to convolute it a little bit, but that at Wrigley Field.
I was going to say the ivy, that happens.
Yes, and also I read an article where there was a guy that would hide 3 or 4 baseballs in the ivy.
That's going to be an out. Kind of got fooled there and just flipped the bat at it.
Would hide 3 or 4 baseballs in the ivy and use them to his advantage. If a ball got hit out there and he couldn't find it, he would find his and throw it in. Or
Mustangs, number 32, Max.
I wonder who that was.
Did Leo DeRocher, did he play baseball for the Cubs?
I don't know, but if he played, that was a long time ago.
Well, I didn't say it was, Barry Bonds era.
Got Max Dalkey at the plate. 2 outs now, and still got that runner out at second base.
Wind is just.
Max is havoc. 1 for 2 on the day. Be a good time to pick up that second hit and get a run here. Fouls that one back.
That'll be in the chemistry lab when everybody shows up on Monday. Getting some Petri dish action.
He's going.
Oh, he beat him there, didn't he?
Third baseman was late breaking. Yeah, caught him sleeping a bit.
He did. Wow, that's a great job by Derek. Good base running.
Yep.
The coach may have given him the green light and said, if you think you can make it, you got it, right?
But you better get there. I don't like the third out at third base.
Right.
Another good cut. Fouls it back.
I'm sure that's the same discussion that he'll have with him. Hey, but listen, you got to have some confidence out there too, right?
Yeah. I mean, show him something. Derek's a guy that's going to be in some pinch running, courtesy runner spots. So
well, he may DH a few times. Who knows?
Yeah,
or play in the outfield. Give Luke a rest.
You want to see him steal some bags. Oh wow, good block by the catcher.
Well, we had this discussion last year, right? When you're at third base, the number of opportunities or ways that you can score go up exponentially.
Well, that catcher made a good block there, or that would have been a run.
Absolutely.
Oh, got him chasing a high fastball. So the Mustangs strand a runner, and still a 9-7 ball game going to the top of the 6th. You're watching Mustang Baseball live on Tradio.
Raise it up high. This is our land. Yeah, this is our right. This is our land. This is our right. And we'll never give it up without a fight. And this is our flag. trying to start it off right. It's about to go down. Step into the spotlight. Show them what it's all about.
Well, Trey, we've got another pitch and change for the Mustangs, and maybe we'll get some help.
I don't know who it is.
Okay, maybe we'll see if Game Changer can enlighten us.
He's throwing it pretty well.
Yeah, Game Changer is still.
Oh, is this Jarrett? Did Jarrett go to the mound? Jarrett Boswell? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Boswell pitched pretty well in the tournaments.
Okay, so we've got a new first baseman. He's another left-hander, so that was.
Yeah.
Wow, he's built a lot like Jarrett too, the first
I didn't hear
baseman.
this too much. As long as you hear it on yours.
Oh, you know who the first baseman is? That's Luke. We got Luke Escobar now playing first base.
There you go.
So they are a similar build. Got pretty good velocity right there. It's the leadoff hitter, Rainey, at the plate for the Hawks. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Swing and strike right there.
I'll tell you what, Jarrett Boswell building on his portfolio.
There's a strike.
Good pitch. Did he get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1-2 count now. Be good to see someone come in and throw strikes and work quickly. We've had some extended innings. That's on the ground.
Gonna have to charge it.
Oh, tough play.
Yeah.
Just kind of
still got to go
in
for
between.
E6 on that one, right?
Yeah, it's going to be an error, and that's the first one I've seen Connor make. That's one of those slow.
Just stay back on it.
Yeah, that's one of those slow. He just got caught on an in-between hop.
Let the ball play you. Is that what we used to get told?
Yeah. He kind of had to go the middle. I mean, it's not like he could just go all out at it.
Yeah, I agree.
This is Jordan at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Oh, good curveball.
Man. Okay, so that's a pretty significant lead at first base. Look how far off the line he is.
He's their leadoff hitter, so you gotta.
Okay, so you gotta expect that he can do that.
He's also their center fielder, so you got to assume he can run. You know, even though we haven't seen a lot of these kids pitch before, keep in mind that I'm sure most of them have pitched on their select teams at some point. You know, if you're on the high school team, you were probably the best player on your little league and or one of the best players on your select team, and at some point in those tournaments, you've done some pitching. So
yeah, it looks like Jarrett hit him.
Yeah, that was a hit by pitch. So again, we're kind of creating our own mess. This is Creighton at the plate. He's 1 for 3.
Okay. Coach Mooney yelling for Luke to come up on the grass. They're going to actually bring him if the bunt squares around for a bunt. Good pitch. Didn't get it down enough, though. Didn't get the call.
It's a number 3 hitter, so it looks like they're going to let him swing away.
Connor Ray going to talk to Jarrett, discussing strategy, I guess. Nobody out here, Jeff. This is a dangerous position for the Mustangs. 2 runners on again.
Yeah, it seems like we've had about 3 straight innings like this.
High pressure pitches. We've been, high tension pitches.
You look at the hit count, Trey. They have 6 hits and 9 runs. Those numbers really should be flip-flopped.
Oh, that guy stroked it.
Okay, Derek's going to play it. We're going to get that first out.
Well, that's a good way to get an out. You know, we're line drive. He couldn't advance. Derek was right on it.
Yeah,
Guy did a good piece of hitting, though. Did you see him keep his hands inside and drop the barrel head and drive it like a golf ball? It's pretty good.
Yeah, he went down and got that one. Yeah, we did have an error, so I guess really we should have 2 outs right now. This is a cleanup hitter, Fork. I think he may be a pinch hitter because he wasn't in the game earlier and he doesn't have an at-bat. That's a strike. So it looks like the Hawks are also playing a lot of guys today. You know, they're outside of their district and like the Mustangs, want to see some different guys play today. And it's not just the district games at this point are the ones that are most important.
Yeah, so here's some good info that just came in from Dason's dad. You remember Dason, Jeff?
It sounds vaguely familiar. Get rid of it.
Oh, safe.
Yeah, just
got to get rid of that. It looked like he's tripped on the back of the mound.
Yeah, he's had a bit of trouble getting rid of it.
Yeah, so Ryan sent this message saying he was thinking about us because we always talked about Dason's 2 strikeouts per inning average last year.
Right.
I remember talking about that last year. And after his outing against Boston today, he's had 2 starts totaling 5 innings and has 10 Ks and 0 runs allowed.
Keeping that average going.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's exactly what his dad was saying. Dr. K.
That's awesome.
Dr. K is doing it in the bigs. Now, that's a tough one.
Yeah, we had the infield in. They're going to get it 1 run. They're going to hold that other runner at third.
Making our own bed today.
Yeah, that was a clean hit right there. Even if the infield's
we
back.
Get that guy at third on that pick. You picked him clean.
Right. No, you're right. And and if we get that out, then we're out of the inning because the ball at short could have been an out.
Yeah. So the situation here, though, obviously, is that you got a guy whose home position is first base. So he's going to hold that ball probably longer than the pitcher who's going to get rid of it fast, I think. You know?
Yeah, it's not his normal throw for sure.
Yeah.
We just missed a layup over here.
Yeah, it was worse than a layup.
Really a dunk, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
and you know what blocked it was the rim.
We've still got to
check
on the Auburn top seed. I'm
telling you,
I am certain Duke is the top seed.
That's not true. Auburn is.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not saying it's right.
This is Belknap at the plate, and he's 0 for 2. Swing and miss right there. And we've got another ball that's left the bullpen. Fortunately, went to the field side and not at Gavin.
Well, Gavin's ready. He's got his baseball glove. You know, we got guys thinking.
They're running right here.
Yeah,
we're going to throw it short. Okay. So that's going to put 2 runners in scoring position here with 1 out.
So what do they got? They got a guy warming up and plus they got a kid catching him without a face mask down here.
Okay, again, we've got the infield in. We're going to try and cut that run in on the infield. Wow, hit him. Okay. Actually, we probably caught a break that hit him because if not, it goes to the backstop and they get a run on a wild pitch. It's going to load the bases. This is Sharp at the plate. He's 1 for 3. That's a strike.
Great pitch. He just went back and said, I own this.
You know, at this point, I'm fine if he just throws that every time.
I think the dugout would be too. They're probably going to call that pitch every time.
There it was.
Yeah, that's a good job, Jarrett. Stay with that one, man.
So 0-2, only 1 out, so a strikeout would be big. Just keep from falling any farther behind if you can.
Yeah, the outfield's creeping up, and that's an out unless he fouled it. I guess he did foul it.
Got Coach Washburn picking up the ball there. Usually that's a player's job.
Yeah, I don't understand what
we're trying to get
that
a
was
few.
all about. Maybe on his birthday he's
trying to get in a few extra steps.
Yeah, on the step counter. That's true. However you can do it, right? Wow, that's a good spot there on 0-2. Off the plate.
Okay, we may have a pinch. I mean, this must be a pinch hitter because now Game Changer is showing Dunn at the plate. This is first at bat. So, again, the Hawks are also shuffling through their lineup just like the Mustangs.
Good pitch. Wow. That car's still running.
Yeah, you may be burning that tank full of gas today, Trey. Coach Washburn was concerned about that yesterday.
Did it sound? It must have
that one gets by. They're going to get a run on a wild pitch. That's quite a few of those today. Yeah, that's now our 5th wild pitch on the day, and those only count if there's a base runner that advances. So that's just another indication of how much we've helped them out, and we've seen a little bit of that ourselves offensively.
What? Oh, wow. We're not going to be able to make it to 4, are we? Let's flash up the fish for good luck.
Looks like Coach Washburn was helping Max with his equipment there.
I just put the fish up for good luck, Jeff. We need everything we can get.
Yeah.
I think the bass are going to do it for us. I put the 4 bass on the screen.
We're ready to try just about anything right now, Trey.
If I could do picture-in-picture where the bass is overlaid on the screen, I would do it. Oh, we hit him. We're going to bring in another run.
Yep.
Well, that doesn't feel good.
So this one's getting away from the Mustangs. Now a 12-7 ball game. That brings Gold to the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. That one misses down.
Maybe we'll get a shot of the Mustangs dugout here to see how they're doing, coping with the action.
You know, I did see something earlier, Trey. I don't think you were here at the time, but when Zach was on the mound,
they get a little lively.
That's on the
Let's
ground.
Turn 2.
There we go. That's going to get
job.
us out of the inning.
Yeah.
But the Hawks push another 3 across and take a 12-7 lead going to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Mustangs got 6 outs to pick up 5 runs. Here we go. This is Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Here it is, the moment we've been waiting for. Yeah. Showdown tonight, are you keeping score? Yeah. 2 champions at the helm, so get ready for this. Yeah. All eyes on the prize, you could arrive. I better script, no. This is the main event. Yeah. This is the main event. This is the main event.
Okay, we got Colin Park at the plate for the Mustangs. Colin is 1 for 2 on the day. Okay, that's a strike right there. This is Giannetti still on the mound for the Hawks. He's their second pitcher of the day. He's now up to 43 pitches. Ball missed inside to make it 2-2. Actually, the board's got 3-1, so it may be 3-1. There we go. That's a base on balls.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 7, Connor Ray.
It's probably a little soft, too, from the heat, huh? Okay, we got Connor Ray at the plate. Connor's hitless on the day. Takes that for a strike. Gonna check him at first. Not sure the Mustangs will run right here, down 5 runs. Just don't want to give away outs on the bases right now. Not going. That pitch missed right there to even the count at 1-1. That's a good swing on it. That's going to be a base hit, so we're going to have first and second, nobody out. Connor got the barrel out right there and hit a nice line drive to that right field. One hop the right fielder.
Mustangs, number 12, Jared Boswell.
So that brings Jarrett to the plate. And Jarrett's had a good day at the plate. He's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Ooh, swings and misses right there at a low fastball. Thank you. That pitch missed to make it 1-1. Fouls that one off. Had a good cut. Our cameraman Gavin puts on a jacket, not for, yeah, the sun. That ball's coming right at us. Okay. Fence caught that one just a bit short of the Tradio stand. That's the second time Jarrett's threatened us out here.
I thought that was going to make it.
Did you see me moving up to make the play, though, Trey?
No, but I was backing away. You did well.
I mean, give me some credit.
I am. I saw you move about 6 inches. But it definitely was toward the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to make it a full count right there. That ball misses in.
Is that Jarrett Button? Yeah.
That's Jarrett. He's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 doubles and has been the hottest hitter today for the Mustangs.
We sound all right on the, okay.
I got you.
That's going to miss to load the bases for Brady.
Well,
so
nobody out. And I think both teams are dealing with the same situation.
Yeah, this is only the second pitcher for the Hawks, Giannetti. But, yeah, they've definitely stretched their bench today.
Well, Dead Red, look for one you can drive, Mr. Boozer.
Like that.
Right?
That one misses up.
I guess Brady's the DH today. Then, right?
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's activity in the Hawks pen.
As our fans can hear, right? Every time they hear that pop, pop. Oh, he had a good swing on that,
Boy,
Jeff.
he's had about 3 or 4 that look like he's right on him, but he's fouling them back.
Can this game be over?
That ambient sounds pretty good. Looks like they've rolled over their outfield, a little shading this way, obviously, but the left fielder's still there. They got a huge hole in left center. You agree with me? Look, looks like the spacing is different.
Yeah, the center fielder is shaded a little this way, and the left fielder is
he's straight away or even toward the line.
It's creating a big gap over there, but honestly, I haven't seen Brady hit many balls that way.
Yeah, he's mostly yank it, right?
Mostly a pull hitter.
Yeah. Shades of Jeff Knipper, right? Lefty pull. You're a pull hitter, right?
I'd hit it occasionally that way. I think sometimes I was just a little late. Oh, they called it a strike, so Brady's going to have to retrieve that bat.
Unfortunately, he can't turn around to the umpire and say, "I'm sorry, sir."
We saw a situation like this earlier, and that's what I tried to get you to comment on. That the next pitch.
I didn't say anything just then. I just said you should turn around
but the
and
next pitch is the one you got to watch out for.
I know exactly what you said. I paid attention to the commentary.
Oh, good
cut. I paid attention to the fact that you put a trap on me and you were trying to spring it on air. Like, hey, I got a question to ask you, but I'm going to wait until we're on the air.
Yeah, it's obvious you're concerned that some of your umpire friends might listen to the broadcast.
I didn't say anything. No comments. No comments.
Another good cut by Brady, and he's just fouling it back.
It goes to train to Fort Worth.
Gets a little frustrating when you feel like you're on the pitch.
30 minutes ago, I thought we'd be on that train. Okay.
Another one.
So whoa, that was way back in the, I don't know where that went. Was that over in the
That landed in the Mustangs.
Dugout?
Not the dugout, in the stands.
Oh, got it.
A lot of empty space up there, though.
Yeah, you're not. You got about a 28% chance of hitting somebody today.
True. believe this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Mustangs on every bag, Jeff.
Oh, you
that
worked
one's
him
up
for a
there.
walk. Good at bat.
This would be a good time to pinch hit Lale.
12-8 ball game. Let's see. Coach Webster's gonna talk about it, and well, we're gonna get a mound visit from the Hawks coach.
Yep.
I think Coach is gonna let Jack hit.
Oh, that's fine. We can stay with it.
Now you could pinch hit here without making a defensive change.
They're
I
gonna
do
make
see Lolly has a bat and has a helmet on, so we probably are going to see Lolly at some point in this inning.
All right. Hey, we'll be right back with more Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio.
Get that W. Get that W. Get that W. Yeah. This is our house. We get that W. Get that W. Get that W. Okay. Come on. We get that W. Yeah. So what you gonna do? Let's go. Getting W's. Yeah. What you gonna do? Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Take it home. Yeah. We get that W. Rise it to the top. This is our house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that W. Okay. This is our house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that W. Okay. This is our house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that W. Okay. This is our house. We get that W. What? Get that W. What? Get that W. Let's go. Yeah. We get that W. Come on.
Okay, just looking at the on-deck circle over there, Trey. Jack is going to hit, but Lolly is in the on-deck circle, and I think Gianni's also got a bat over there, so we may see a couple of pinch hitters coming.
That's a left-hander that's on deck.
Oh, that's Luke. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I thought I saw Lolly, though, taking some swings earlier.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, you want your big guns out there with 12-8.
Yeah, and Luke's now in the game at first base, so he's just he's a hitter now. Pulled right there to make it an 0-2 count.
They are hammering the warm-ups over there. Really.
Oh, checked his swing and fouled it off.
Well, he's still in there. That's what matters.
So bases loaded, 0-2 count on Jack. Takes that one for a ball. Swings through that one right there, so that's the first out of the inning. And we got Luke coming to the plate. And I believe that is Gianni in the on-deck circle.
It does look like Gianni.
Now batting for the Mustang, Luke Escobar.
Maybe. I wish we had binoculars. All right, here's Luke Esquivel. And this dude has been playing exactly his reputation preceded him. He's been living up to the expectations, right? The Force.
The Force has done it on the mound and in left field and in that leadoff spot, Trey. I mean, just been impressive, everything they've asked him to do.
Yeah, that's what they're saying to me the whole time. Every single pitch.
Board showing 2-0. I didn't realize there was 2 pitches thrown already.
Oh,
That's
he
a hit.
ripped it. Gosh, what a...
That's going to score 2.
Yeah, and put a runner on third.
Okay, yeah, we got a 12-10 ball game. He crushed that.
Boy, he did. If that ball gets up at all, that's out.
Yeah.
I mean, what a swing, man.
Yeah, just super impressive.
Now batting for your Mustangs, number
Now the Mustangs have runners on first and third.
Yeah.
This is Gianni.
Yep.
That's the walk-up music he has.
So we're pulling out the big guns.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. Remember what you said about expectations.
Right. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you lose, but the Mustangs don't like to lose.
Ask him if it hit the truck. Did it hit the truck? The ball hit the truck? What did he say? Okay.
Yeah, there's more activity over here in the Hawks bullpen.
Well, I tell you what, we got to raise up that warm-up fence. I guess that's kind of the main thing. All right, tying runs are on here with one out. Little clutch.
Yeah, only one out. We definitely got to scratch again here with that runner at third. That's out of play.
That's going to be in the chemistry lab, Jeff. I thought we were going to see a window hit. Remember you asked me one time if those are plexiglass or the real deal? I'm not real sure I know.
Seen them hit, but no breakage.
Delayed steal from first.
Goes in standing up on a indifference. Isn't that what they call that?
No, I wouldn't give them indifference with a 12-10 ball game.
Okay, well, if they don't throw, though.
It doesn't matter. It's in the opinion of, like, look, if a guy's got a base stolen, they're not going to throw it, right?
Here it comes. It's going to be short of us.
Okay. You know, think about it for a second. There's situations where the guy has a base stolen and the catcher doesn't throw down. Defensive indifference would be a situation where you're not going to throw under any circumstances.
Yeah, let's see what Game Changer is showing.
Okay. I guess on first and third. I mean, I'm not going to back up. He went.
Okay, that's going to be the second out.
Should have run to first base. Wow.
For what it's worth, they're not showing that stolen base for that on Game Changer.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 8, Will Newton.
Look up Google to give you a definition of defensive indifference.
When I'm going to go research something, it's going to be the top seed of the NCAA tournament. I'm trying to stick with Game Changer here. This is Will Newton at the plate.
Come on, Will.
So, yeah, 2 runners in scoring position. Base hit here should tie the game. Runners will be moving on contact.
That's a strike.
Yeah,
yep, he
tough
got
pitch.
the right in there. Yeah, and Will is a clutch guy. Pulled him that time.
Foul ball right there.
Way
Coach
to battle
Washburn
it,
is
you know?
not going to
Not going to
jeopardize
make a
injury.
play. No,
I thought he was going to play soccer with it.
Yeah,
he didn't go down and try and make the play.
he did chase it down. Got to give him props for that.
Yeah, he showed a little bit of effort, but just didn't want to risk a back injury there trying to make the glove play.
Wonder how many people have been with us for 3 hours and 22 minutes, Jeff. We are really pushing it today.
Yeah, we've had a lot to talk about.
We're in the bottom of the 6th. Mustangs looking up at a deficit. Oh, Will Newton.
There it is.
Got one through. Oh, no. Come on, get down the back. Yes.
Okay, we're going to get one run, but what a play by the shortstop there to cut that ball off. I'm not sure Luke scores there, but I thought that ball was going to get through the hole.
Yeah. Did you see Washburn? Coach Washburn said, you know, why didn't you send him? Why didn't you go, Luke? But
that's a good point. Yeah, on the throw. That's a deep throw.
Exactly.
and he's moving on contact, so that's a good question. And we are going to see Lolly here in a pitch hitting role. I know Lolly's probably been jonesing to get to the plate, especially as this wind blows to left.
Oh, yeah. Number 11, Lolly Esquivel, coming up.
And he had 2 hits last night, including a double to the wall. So he's been swinging a hot bat. We know he had a double Tuesday night as well.
He crushed one.
Yeah. Looks like he's been seeing it good.
He crushed one last night.
He had a 3-hit night against Colleyville.
Yeah, no, he's been seeing it well. And the wind is in his favor.
Boy, that is a good question. It seems like Luke might could have chanced it there. That one misses up and away.
I hope he gets a pitch he can tie into here, Jeff. Lolly driving in Luke to tie the game, and actually I hope he gets one up in the air. Oh, where is it? It is deep.
I lost it.
Yes,
that's a one hit. One hop the wall.
They're going to have to send him. They're going to have to send him to put the game ahead. Mustang's going to be ahead. There's going to be a play at the plate.
So he got him. Boy, I didn't see it off the bat, but that was a laser tray that one hopped the fence.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't see it until it bounced, and it was never more than probably 8 feet off the ground. He crushed that ball.
Torched it.
If he gets it up, it's no doubter.
Yeah, he torched it.
But we got a tie ball game. These Mustangs just refuse to go away.
All right, this is going to the 7th inning. We've got a tie ball game. We've played 6 innings for nothing. We're going to the 7th. 12-12. It's starting over. You're watching Mustang Baseball Live on Tradio. Jeff, looks like we got a new pitcher here, Max Dalkey.
Yeah, that means Gianni comes in to catch. And we did see earlier when we had a graphic up for Max that he is listed as a pitcher-catcher.
I just want him to throw strikes here and don't give him anything free. Mustangs just bounced back with 5 runs, and you said it. You said it. The Esquivel brothers were right in the middle of it. Luke had a seed with the bases loaded, and then Lolly rips one hops the wall, right between the 350 and the 3.
Yeah, I didn't see it off the bat, but it got out there in a hurry.
I saw him hit it and take a good stroke, but I couldn't follow the ball. But I saw the left fielder immediately turn and started going back.
Yeah, you could tell he was right on it.
Yeah, I thought he had one out of the park. I would love to know what his batting average is. Maybe we'll be able to use some of your. Maybe you can get that for us.
That's a ball that I would love to have, that TrackMan technology where they tell you the ball speed off the bat, because I doubt there's been a harder hit ball today than that one Lolly hit.
Right.
And if they're probably the closest in off the bat speed would be the ball Luke hit.
Yeah, good thing that we are recording. We're recording both of our cameras today independent, so we'll be able to see from home plate exactly that view.
Yeah, their dad will maybe want to show him those swings and say, "Hey, son, just keep swinging it like that."
Yeah, right. Oh,
kind of
look at
swinging,
that.
but it's going to get by to the backstop, and they're going to get a base runner.
Top of the lineup for the Haws.
I know if you're a fan, that's a disappointing thing. Got to be if you're a player, the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's always tough when you think you have a strikeout and they still get to first base. This is a leadoff hitter, Rainey. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
I think the people that are listening to us, watching us today, that are still with us, I just want to say thank you for handling those YouTube ads that are being served up to you because I need those. But I know that they've had to endure several. Great pitch right there by Dalkey. Hey, Mustangs turned a pair a couple innings back. This would be a great time to do it again here.
Could use another one. This is their leadoff hitter, so it's probably going to take a special. He's going to square the bunt and foul it off.
Is that still Connor Ray at shortstop?
Yeah, that's still Connor. We still got Colin Park over at third base. Jarrett is back at first base, I believe.
I've never seen a cameraman drink a Gatorade out of a baseball glove, but I'm going to tell you, that was a pure skill right there. Strike, got him. Oof, almost rung him up. Who's at third base?
Colin Park at third base.
Okay,
the infield is back to where we started.
So where's Luke? He's not out there anymore.
I believe that's Jarrett back at first base, I believe. Got him. Fouled that one off.
Back.
Yeah. Had several of those where they fouled that, what would be the third strike if we can hang on to it.
Is that Luke in left field?
You're right. That's Luke in left.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a left-hander out there. I think that is him.
He is our normal left fielder.
We got upgrades. Oh, out of water. They're out of water.
Oh, that one gets away, and they're going to get at least a second. Let's see. Not going to challenge going to third. So
which one you want here?
I'll do the red. Thank you.
Red has more food coloring.
But that puts a runner in scoring position for the Hawks. That pickoff attempt was a high throw.
The Hawks coach is probably over here thinking, okay, do I try to have this guy bunt with 2 strikes? But I don't know if I would, but he might. Oh, that ball's down.
Another foul ball that gets away. We just haven't been able to hang on to those foul balls, third strikes today.
I do like the fact that Dalkey is right on the strike zone.
Oh, another one that gets away.
Our music might be dead.
Having trouble hanging on to those foul ball third strikes.
It's not supposed to last more than 3 hours, so we'll have to wing it. You say if you'll sing, yeah, okay.
What are we, about 3.5 hours into the broadcast?
Yeah, because we picked it up on the Gavora ceremony. Boy, that guy ripped it.
I think Zach got it, ran it down. They are going to tag and go to third. That ball was deep, Trey. That was just in front of the 350 sign.
Oh, Zach is out in center field now.
Yeah, we've got Zach in center now.
And got Luke in left, so still Jack out here in right?
That's right, yeah.
Infield's up. They're going to try to cut the run.
Yeah, this is...
if it was not a left-handed batter, I'd say be aware of a squeeze.
It's the number 2 hitter at the plate, Jordan, and he is 1 for 3 on the day. There's a strike.
All they're doing is getting ahead. How about that? Yeah, look at that. The wind is blowing the net on our camera. Oh, that's a great curve. That's out here long.
Oh, they may tag. Not gonna go.
Wow, did you see that gun?
Hey, I've seen in warm-ups every day. He's got a gun. I mean, I don't know if they saw him during infield, but he has a really strong arm.
Holy moly!
I was looking forward to them trying to run on that.
They would not have made it. Wow.
I actually was wondering if they had tried him at pitcher because he's got a really strong arm. So 2 outs now, and the Mustangs can get out of here.
Still playing a little shallow in the outfield. Still playing shallow in the outfield, though.
This is
great job.
Good block, Gianni.
That was a game changer back there, doing the
deal. This is a number 3 hole hitter, Creighton. He's also got 1 hit today. He's 1 for 4.
Thought for sure there was going to be a play at the plate. God, when he did that little crow hop and gunned it, that ball didn't get 4 feet off the ground.
Yeah, I've heard the coaches, especially during infield, talk about make sure you throw it through that cutoff. They don't want that high throw. They want something.
That was exactly the way you do it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oh, got him swinging.
Yeah, he did.
Another good block by Gianni.
Yeah.
So 2 outs and 2 strikes on the hitter.
He's done a good job on having him off balance this inning, and there's no wood to knock on, but I hope we're okay.
If he gets out of this inning, I will finish my thought. There it is. Yeah, he got him.
No, that was 2-1.
Okay.
That's all right, but if you jump up and down like that every time, maybe it'll be helpful.
Okay, well, boy, no wonder he stayed in the box.
Okay, let's see what we get.
Might be a good time for a curveball. There it was. Foul ball.
Good job on the hill right now, Talkie. Stay with it, man.
Yeah, if he can get out of this inning without any damage,
unscathed.
It's really been our best inning since the second. I mean, look at the board, Trey. You know, they've had
split up like a Christmas tree.
2-5, 2-3 in the last 4 innings.
On the line score, it looks crazy.
It's on the ground hard. Will comes up with it. We're out.
Yes.
We got
wow.
a tie ball game headed to the bottom of the 7th, Trey. And
yep.
I said it might take 12 to win. It's going to take 13.
Yes, sir. Hey, you know, we've got some sponsors that have helped us out and been with us over the last 3 or 4 years, and this is one of them. Here we go.
The C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament will be held this year on Friday, October 10th at Fossil Creek Golf Club. The tournament is dedicated to honoring the memory of C.J., who was a GHS student actively involved in DECA and golf. 100% of the proceeds from the tournament create scholarships for deserving DECA seniors at Grapevine High School. Since 2020, $45,000 in scholarships have been awarded. To find out more, including how to donate or be part of the tournament, please go to www.cjmemorialgolftournament.com.
All right, Jeff, we're going to just keep the ambient off. We lost our radio. I mean our music.
Okay.
To the fact that we hadn't powered up for a 4-hour broadcast for a baseball game. Just one of those things that you kind of don't plan on.
That's right, Trey. I mean, we seen a lot of baseball today. 12-12. It's been a while since I've seen a score like that, if ever, on the Mustang scoreboard.
Yeah, bottom of the 7th, nobody on base. Well, here we go, Jeff.
Yeah,
now we're
we've
bringing
got
ambient up.
Colin Park at the plate. Colin has one hit on the day, I believe.
He's the leadoff man in this configuration today,
Yeah,
right?
he is hitting leadoff today.
Okay. Hopefully we get our best camera work out of these guys. That's 2 balls in a row.
Yeah, Colin's 1 for 2 on the day.
Oh, no, they must have changed base. Oh, no, it's 2-0. Okay, I'm going to be feeling this tomorrow, Haws. All this sun. Ah, look at that.
I offered you some sunscreen.
Yeah, you did. And I really appreciate that. That's a friendly move.
Well, my dermatologist, Dr. Bowers, appreciates you not wearing sunscreen.
Angela Bowers?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, I use...
yours also, huh?
It's not Bowers, but it's...
Wait, he just got hit by a pitch. We got a base runner.
Tyner, in the same office. Have you ever seen Tyner? Over there at South Lake Dermatology?
Yeah.
Those guys are great. You should call them up and see if they'll sponsor our broadcast.
We just gave him some free
We
publicity.
Didn't we do a mention? Man, Dr. Tyner, I got to go see her. I've got some things to... Just have to go periodically to get a skin cancer check.
Yeah, me too.
Because I had one of those things removed, and I haven't been in over a year, so it's really bad. I need to go get it taken care of. Everybody out there needs to make sure they do that periodically.
Yep. Connor Ray at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the day. He was bunting right there and fouled that one off. Let's check him at first.
Yep. Not much of a lead that time compared to leads that I've seen him take. As the TRE train goes by in the outfield.
Was not bunting there, and they're going to call it a high strike.
Wow.
I wonder if he missed a sign there.
Yeah, it could have been a steal. Is that what you're thinking? Maybe a steal with a take?
You know, if you're going to bunt, it seems like he'd still be bunting. He's going to bunt here.
Uh-oh, look at that. It's going to be a great bunt.
What a play by the pitcher. Boy, that
fantastic play because
he
that
barehanded that, Trey.
bunt.
If he doesn't barehand that, he does not throw him out. That was
an amazing bunt.
It was a great bunt, and Connor gets down the line well, but that pitcher bounced off the mound and actually caught that ball on one hop, barehanded it, and threw a nice strike to first base. But we got that runner in scoring position, and we've got Jared at the plate. Jared's got 2 doubles today and has driven in some runs, so he can end the game right here.
I used the backboard on those shots, Jeff.
Okay, he takes that one for a ball.
It seemed like that walk-up music was pretty loud that time, wasn't it?
I was having to look to see where the right fielder was playing. He lost his hat because of the wind.
It's
had
significant,
to chase it down.
Significant.
Another ball right there. I wonder if they're pitching around Jared a bit.
Was it 3-0 or 2-0?
2-0.
Yeah, I definitely would. This could be the situation. They get a guy at first base, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
The guy on second's what beats you. The guy on first just gives you a force out, doesn't it?
Jared's done more damage today than Brady.
Oh, another one hit hard, and
That's
it's going to be
a
a base hit. It might
He's
score.
scoring. He's running. He's running, and let's see. He's there. There we go.
Yes, another
13-12 win for the Mustangs, and 6 of those runs come in the last 2 innings. A wild one here at the Corral. Definitely not the pitching display that we've seen, but the offense gets it done today.
Wow,
and,
these guys. Now, you don't think they want to win every game? I'll tell you what, when the chips were down, everybody bowed up, and they made it happen at 12-7. I was thinking this looked kind of grim.
Yeah, it was just refused to lose, and we went to the bench, and the bench delivered in a big way. And hey, great point about Max Dalkey holding him right there at 12 in the 7th inning. Trey, that was by far the most effective pitching we had since the 2nd inning.
Yeah, very good job.
The scoreboard tells a story there, and really, I feel safe saying that was truly an all-team effort, because I'm not sure that any guy in a uniform over there was not on the field at some point today.
That's right.
I think the whole team played at some point.
Well, Jeff, good job tonight. Good job last night on that interview with Coach Webster. Great job today by A.J. Juarez and Gavin Winders. And a great job today by your Grapevine Mustangs, the defending 5A state champions, who took 7 innings, but were able to take down Hebron, 6A opponent, on a game here on a beautiful windy afternoon at the Corral. Final score, 13-12, Mustangs on top. We'll see you on Tuesday night. This has been a production of Tradio Streaming Sports, and this is Mustang Baseball Live.